quarters.
I'm not used to all these cameras in here, all these youngsters. If we weren't no good or losing, would you guys have jobs? Huh? And what would you be doing? What? You wouldn't be doing the same thing. We're winning, so you wouldn't be still be talking about how bad we are. Huh? So if this program had not be where we are right now, you would still have a job. You think there would be a GoCoogs?
We going from there.
You guys are kids, bro.
To pick up on that. Welcome back to another episode of the Four Quarters Podcast. I am your host, Kenneth Bowman. Joining me today are my co-hosts, Cullen Avent, Joseph Mosbey, and Daniel Rodriguez. And we have a very special guest. Kingston Flemings will be pulling up momentarily. Yeah, man. Episode 5, we got the Kingston Flemings coming on our show. But before we get into that, how are you guys doing tonight?
Doing pretty good.
Shoot, man. I'm doing good, man.
Thank you. I like that energy.
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. It's a great night, man. It's a blessing to be here, and I'm really excited for the show we got to plan for y'all today.
We got to show that little moment between you and Coach today. I don't think it's on here, but yeah, we'll get into that.
Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Bro, I still want to ask Kingston about the clip showing in the intro that would there still be a GoCoogs?
Yeah.
Because you can see him going back to smile, bro.
We got to give a special thanks to, yes, Kingston Flemings tonight, but we have to give a special thanks to Star Pizza for just being an amazing sponsor. Mike is a great guy. Star Pizza, 50 years in the business. Their 50th anniversary is coming up. Yes, happy hour, buffet special, pizza, pasta, salads, wine, everything. So make sure y'all hit Star Pizza up tomorrow. Go get some buffet and tell them you seen it on Four Quarters.
Somebody said some Star Pizza?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Kenneth and I actually had some tonight. We ate some Star Pizza.
Yes, Mike supplied us with some Star Pizza tonight, delivery as well for our NABJ event me and Cullen had. And we have Kingston Flemings. He is here, so we will bring Kingston up momentarily, but we got a video to show before he gets on.
6'4" San Antonio, number 4, Kingston.
He can create space for that forward, and he does right away. Flemings, size it up, Petty. Some accent, don't you want it? He does want it. Flemings!
Counts your head coach.
This
Young guy, I have to earn their respect. Flemings, this could be showtime. Look out!
All right, Kingston Flemings, everyone. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
What's the word?
Nothing much.
I don't know. I thought you were going to big time as Kingston. They said you had a Rockets game to go to.
Nah, I decided not to go. I'm a little tired, so yeah.
Okay.
Decided to stay here. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for taking out your missed out on the Rockets game to come, chat up with us tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
We appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. So, y'all want to start us off, or?
Oh,
yeah. I got a question. So Kingston, I can imagine as an athlete and as a competitor, your self-belief, it must always be super high. But, considering all the buzz around your name at this moment in time, compared to where it was at the start of the season, how do you kind of remain grounded and level-headed through it all?
I'd say you really just don't. I mean, it's good. It's good having high praise and everything like that. But honestly, I came here to play basketball. I'm just excited we're doing well, and I'm excited for the next game. I mean, honestly, I just love playing ball. So every game we get to play, I'm excited, looking forward to that. So what people say is just one thing. It's a good thing to hear. But, just trying to go out every single game and compete with the team I'm with and my brothers out there.
For sure. How would you say that you would evaluate your kind of defensive progression throughout the year?
I'd say for sure it gotten better. I mean, coaches got on me like in games, just not taking it serious enough. I think it's right. I think just like when I come out with the right, energy and effort, and then when I like take every matchup personally, when I'm taking every game personally, that's the game that I have the best on defense. So from I think I really started defending. I think maybe Arizona State game or whatever game was before that. Then to now, I've really started like piece games together, defending every single game. So continue with that, and our defense is getting better. So yeah.
So
Okay,
you saying
and then go ahead.
so you just started playing defense against Arizona State?
I mean, I didn't just start playing defense, obviously, but I'd say I really started like locking in on and off ball for the majority of the game, Arizona State game, because I really started taking it personally and like actually wanted to sit down and guard.
I was gonna say because you had 8 steals against Florida State, so if you just start guarding now,
Yeah, I mean, I had games, but I'd say like just being consistent, like game in and game out. I've been pretty consistent since then.
for sure, for sure.
What's your philosophy towards basketball? Like, how do you approach it, and how have you been approaching it throughout the entire time you've been playing basketball before college?
I'd say just don't make it too complicated. I mean, there's things in basketball that can be complicated when you really like overly think it, but just try to make it simple, Play the game you play, and then like for me, I just look at one read at a time. So like when I'm coming off screens, what's my first read? And if that's not there, I'll go on from then. But if you just take it like if you look at one thing at a time, and then the game's not really that hard. So just trying to take it one thing at a time and then get to my spots, go to and only shoot shots that I know I can make and I know that I can work on. So just doing that game in and game out, that's how I stay efficient, like limit turnovers and everything like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. I was going to follow up to that question, just like you were saying. You have a lot of knowledge about basketball and stuff like that. But what is it like joining a program like University of Houston that really values experience with older players that like to stay in the program with a coach like Kelvin Sampson? What has that meant to you, and how has that helped your development?
Yeah, that's why I came here in the first place. I mean, playing for a team with Manuel Sharp, you got Milos Uzan, Joseph Tugler, Ramon, you got vets like that who have played in the highest games, played with people like this. So, I know here I can come here and they can teach me things. I play with them, play behind them, and then just watching them play. So I think that's the reason I came here to practice against these guys, and I'm glad it's been like this. And I love Coach Sampson, love the team, and great team around me for sure.
Yeah, and to follow that up, how do you think that has helped you and progress? Because you have been playing very well in really big games this year.
Yeah, I mean, just since the summer, practice against this guy every single day. I mean, y'all see how Emmanuel guards. So, I've been playing against him since the summer. And I mean, you see how Milos has been last year, this year, all of college. So, just watching these guys play, working out with them every single day and just picking up bits and pieces from them. And then once I see how they play, and I knew in the summer, if I can get off against these guys, if I can compete against these guys, I can compete against any team in the Big 12. Because, I mean, these guys have won Big 12 twice already. So, I mean, just knowing the people I'm playing with, knowing the team I'm with, and just continue to work every single day.
What has it been like? What has it been like playing next to those? What has it been like playing next to Milos Uzan and Emmanuel Sharp? Those guys are supposed to be like the vets, and you come in here as a freshman and you kind of demand the ball a lot in a lot of situations. What has it been like playing those guys, and kind of how have you seen them kind of adjust their game to you? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like we all kind of help each other. We all play on ball and off ball, but just like I feel like having them on the court, you got two shooters around that just space the floor. It's easy for me to get downhill. And I feel like I make their life easier, getting downhill, getting them easy shots, taking the defense off them. So, I mean, when you're an opposing team and you got to choose who's going to guard who, like who are you going to put your third best defender on? Are you going to put it on Milos, me, or E? So, I mean, whenever that is, we're just trying to match up hunt all games. So, I mean, knowing I have two guards, veteran guards who have gone through it, learning from every day. It's a great feeling just knowing I got them on my back whenever I'm playing.
So I'm really happy you mentioned like summer practice and summer ball, because I overheard E-Man telling a story. He said he had never seen anybody come in and dominate summer practices like you had. And then coach also said recently that they knew from the summer you were likely the best player on the team. Can you just kind of, was there any given moment where you kind of realized that you were going to be a really pivotal piece of this rotation?
I mean, I always kind of believed myself and thought I would be a like important piece of the team. I mean, just in the summer, I love to compete, and playing these games, we're playing 4-on-4, and we're competing, and we're hitting the game winners, getting the shots. I think like some of the people on the team, especially when you get a little older, like you don't really watch high school. So I mean, they knew like I'm a recruit coming in, but they didn't really know exactly who I am. So I think coming in and just trying to prove myself every day. I mean, that's what I tried to do when I first got here, and I mean, I think I did a good job, and then the teammates saw what I could do, so they believed in me from then on.
What was that experience like? Just over the summer, you kind of just put everything played out for you in terms of playing with the starters. Everybody, guys, and out of injuries with injuries, and you kind of just had to step into that role. What was that like? What adjustment coming in?
Yeah, I mean, it was good just playing against them every single day in the summer. I'd say like in 4-on-4, we switched to teams every single week. So you're playing with a new person on the team, learning how to play with them, learning how they play, everything like that. Like me and Mercy in the summer used to play together a lot. So when you see us in the game, I love playing with Mercy, hitting them because I know the shots he gets with. He's my workout guy. So me and him work out together a lot. So I know how Mercy gets to his shots. I've worked with him a lot in the summer in open gym. So just working with these guys, and then we gain a lot of confidence with each other. You know where someone's gonna be on the court. You know their abilities, everything like that. Like I know what shots Mercy's gonna get to with Milos. I know the shots they can hit. So watching them every single day in the summer, it's a great thing being on this team.
Yeah. And you talk about coming into U of H. I know before that, you played in the FIBA 3-on-3 World Cup in 2024. I know the rules and the pace is a little bit different from what most fans and players are used to. Do you think that experience taught you anything that you applied to your game now, or was it more like a fun opportunity?
I mean, for sure it was a fun opportunity, playing overseas with some of those guys. I played with Nick Camino, who's on Duke, doing pretty good. Bo Ogden's doing good in high school. And then Amir Jenkins, we played him. He's on West Virginia. So, I mean, we had a good team. But I think, just playing there, it's a lot of space. Like, it's 3-on-3, and we had shooters all the way around. So, it's really just one-on-one at that point. You got to guard your player, and they got to guard you. So, I mean, we for sure, they struggle to guard us out there because it's pretty much one-on-one. And, it's tough guarding some of us one-on-one. So it was a great opportunity being out there. It's a little different than 5-on-5, but obviously there's instances in the game where it's 1-on-1 or it's 2-on-2 or there's space like that. So it was a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Kingston, what has been your biggest surprise in the college game so far?
Biggest surprise? I'd say just the pace. I feel like I've gotten used to it now, but like those first 3 minutes of the game, like you'll be so tired during those first 3 minutes. Like you're more tired in those first 2 minutes than the rest of the game. Like if you see me or E, like after that first media, like we can't wait for it to come because it's so tiring. But I think it's just how fast the game is. How fast everyone's moving, and you just don't know what's gonna happen. Like you stop paying attention for 1 second, you're getting screened or you're getting back cut. So I just say how fast the game is.
Yeah.
Can you talk about your relationship with Galen Robinson?
Yeah, I mean, I remember me and Galen at the Final Four, after we had beat Duke, we was in the crowd going crazy then. So I mean, I've talked to him a lot before. I mean, he's a past UH guard. I mean, we was at one practice. He could probably tell you the story too. I think it was a JO3 practice, and he was fouling me crazy. He was fouling me crazy on defense. And then when I got on defense, I did the same thing. So that's the first little instance we had together. But I mean, he's a great guy. You just see how he played in college. I ask him questions, he answers them, and that's what I say our relationship is.
I heard you smoked Galen.
Nah, I didn't smoke him. I didn't smoke him for sure. He's tough. I didn't smoke him though. Nah.
Speaking of relationships, I kind of wanted to ask because we had Chris on last week, and he had to bring up a couple of little things I've been doing, including bowling. Not gonna say anything, but he sounded like he was calling you out a little bit. So if you want to talk your trash, go ahead.
Well, you said Chris. You said Chris.
Yeah. Because you were saying, man.
Okay. We have been doing bowling. Me and Chris have actually been on the same team, and we've been getting flushed. Like the teams is me, Milos, Chris, Khalifa, and this past time it was Cordell and Chase, and then the other team was E-Man, Mo, Mercy, Sed, Jacob, and Bryce. So I mean, honestly, they're just consistent. I mean, they're gonna get the 110s every single time, and our team's kind of up and down. We get some pretty high sometimes, other times it's low. So we haven't beat them yet. We're down a little bit of money, honestly, but next time we're there, it's gonna be different for sure.
Chris said he's the best bowler.
Yeah.
Chris said he's the best bowler.
Yeah.
He's lying crazy. I said the best bowler. Chase is pretty good. Chase is really good. He's consistent. Mo's pretty consistent. Sed is actually consistent. Like he rolls a little weird, but he's consistent. Chris is so inconsistent. He might get a 70 and he might get like a 1. He's anywhere between like 65 and like 110. But he's for sure not best. He's probably not even top 5.
Oh.
Hey, I'm just a messenger. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
We have another video to show. If you kind of want to give your input on that.
Yeah, I mean it honestly looked worse than it actually was. I had fouled him. I had fouled him on the shot, and then I kind of pulled him down honestly by his jersey. So he just kind of said, "Don't pull me." Like immediately he's like, "Don't pull me." But we was just face to face, and obviously everyone else gonna make it a bigger deal. But we was telling the ref like we was cool and everything like that. We was cool throughout the game. So honestly, it was nothing crazy to be honest. Yeah.
Do you think you feed off of those types of moments though during the game? Like, does that help with momentum, or does it kind of throw you off?
Yeah, I think for sure. I mean, I think our whole team does. You know, when we got energy like that, like you saw us this past game, like we went on a run and everyone's guarding, everyone's doing everything like that. That's just the kind of team we are. Like we feed off just those moments, everyone having energy. So I mean, moments like that, it does help us a little bit for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys kind of have a bench mob a little bit, like Brooklyn Nets 2019.
Yeah, I mean, Coach got on us early in the year because we didn't have crazy bench energy. But now, I mean, we just try to get hype on any moment. I mean, if you're on the bench, you might as well stay hype. You know, get ready to whenever you're in the game. So you know, just try to bring the right energy wherever we're on the bench or on the court.
I think the guy I noticed the most is Bryce. Like at every play,
yeah,
he's jumping up.
He got to. I mean, shoot, his opportunity is gonna come next year, and people are gonna see Bryce. Bryce is nice. If you ask anyone.
Oh, I know.
If you ask anyone on the team, they're gonna see Bryce is nice. He be getting to it at practice. So I mean, he's nice and he just brings the right energy. I mean, just being on the bench, you know, you're not gonna be able to play, but he shows up every single day, and he's the energy guy on the bench. So it's great having him for sure.
Gotcha.
Chase always brings it.
Yeah. I like Chase McCarty. I was gonna ask, speaking on the energy, right? I know you're on the court, but if you were on the sideline or you're just watching the game, you know, just let's say you coming back next year, what is one thing you would change about the UH game day experience?
UH game day that I would change, honestly, I look you like everything about our game day. I mean, like, what do you mean like as a fan or as a player? Like
either or.
I wouldn't really say I change anything. Like people like get on us, I guess, sometimes because our arena isn't always full. But honestly, on the court, it sounds loud. Like I've been to some of these like gyms and that have like more people, quote unquote. And I don't know. I feel like it's still louder at Fertitta. Like there'll be louder moments at Fertitta. Like let me think. When we played Auburn early in the year, there was a super loud moment there. Tech was pretty loud a little bit. But other than that, I don't think we really played at a place that was super loud. So I mean, I feel like Fertitta is still a good place to play.
Yeah, it's also really intimate. You know what I mean? You're close to the fans. The energy.
Yeah, you're close. Right. You hear everything everyone's saying. So yeah, I like it.
Kingston, can you talk about the Puma League Pro 16? I see it's been coming up recently. Just a lot of talent being scouted out there. Like, how was that? How was the league like? And just how was the competition like when you were playing in it?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I mean, that was one of the first years it became kind of like a bigger league. But if you see all the people that were in there, they're hooping the next level. I mean, Asa Noel was up there. He's hooping. Christian Anderson was in the Puma League for a little bit. Chris is doing good. I'm doing good. Caden Edwards, that's TCU. He hasn't got his real chance yet, but next year he's going to hoop for sure. Nick Kamen is doing good. I think Cool Talk, he might be at Colorado. He's doing good. So, I mean, there's a lot of talent that came out of there that's doing pretty good. So, I mean, just playing against those guys every single day, and it was great. I'm glad I went there the last year.
All right. And then my real question, we got the Super Bowl coming up. How about them Seahawks?
I mean, what can I say? I mean, I was talking beginning of the year. People was hating on it a little bit. They were saying we wasn't going to make the playoffs, this, that, and the third. I'm just saying, like, shoot, best defense in the league. But we got one more game to prove. You know what I said earlier? If we handle those things, it really starts on defense. If we continue to lock down Drake May, because I mean their schedule hasn't been great. They haven't really played great teams on offense and defense. They played great offensive teams or great defensive teams, but not a complete team. So if we go out there and hoop and do what we do best, we should come out with the win.
Yeah, I mean I'm a Seahawks fan too myself. So I was watching that Rams game. Hey, Sam was hooping. They tried to make him into a thrower, and he went 346, three touchdowns.
Hooping to everyone too. They say it's just JSN. It's not just JSN.
Jake Bobo
hooping. It don't matter. Everyone.
Shaheed, no Shaheed love? No Shaheed.
Oh yeah, Rashid Shaheed, man, he's been killing it in the punt returns.
He's an energy guy for sure.
JSN, probably offensive player of the year.
Oh yeah,
I think he went. Sure. I think he went like 1,700 yards this year. And then even at I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like how they was talking before that 49ers game. Like they was like, oh, the Seahawks might lose, and that team had nobody. Like that whole team is injured. Like I expected it to be a blowout.
Yeah, and then JSN we didn't even have a lot of passing yards. We just like torched them on defense. It was crazy.
That was the Kenneth Walker game.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker going off. Unfortunately, Zach Charbonnet got hurt, but
I could sit here and talk football all day. That defense is special. You got Marcus Lawrence, E.J. Jones, all y'all DBs.
Darius Jones, nice. Kobe Bryant, nice. Tariq Woolen, nice. Devin Witherspoon, nice. Like I ain't like we're cold. We're cold.
Ernest Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Leonard
Murphy.
Leonard
Williams.
Nick Emenwari.
Oh my God, he's a beast. I ain't gonna lie, he carried the Rams game.
Right. Yeah, he did.
Low-key,
I think I saw somewhere that he hurt his ankle, but he better lock in.
They said he'll be all right.
Yeah, hopefully.
You might have to hit him up and tell him to get right.
Uh-huh.
Somebody said, how many times did Coach visit you in San Antonio? Is it true he would drive out at 3 a.m. to be there at your a.m. practices? And shout out for the $5 dono.
Yeah, I mean, Coach was talking to me yesterday. He was like, Coach Kell and him used to leave Houston at like 3 a.m. because we had morning practices. So he would be there at 7 a.m. Morning practice, we'd have our lift, and he'd be there a lot. I can't remember exactly how many times. It's probably 5 or more times Coach Samp was there. Coach Kell was at a lot of the practices, but I mean, just seeing him come down like 4 hours that early in the morning is crazy. Like, I can't. That's insane. So I was just glad he came out and showed. I think probably like Coach Samp was probably down there like 5 or 6 times. Coach Kell probably like 10 to 15. So yeah. So that is true.
What is your player comp or favorite player growing up?
My favorite player growing up was D Rose. When I came to Houston, I actually wanted to be number 1. Unfortunately, Zay committed first, so I let him get it. So I was number 4, followed to LJ. Great number to have. But D Rose, my favorite player growing up. And right now, it's Cade Cunningham in the league. So, but yeah, D Rose was for sure my favorite player.
It's actually. So is that where you got the dreads from? You kind of get in it from him?
Honestly, I don't think I got the dreads for D Rose. I used to wear D Rose shoes. I'm not gonna lie, his shoes were a little uncomfortable, but I would wear them because I like D Rose. I used to do that, but
yeah. I was gonna say it's kind of funny that you said D Rose because I've seen a couple of things online with people comparing you to D Rose already.
Yeah, I have seen that. Oh yeah, you said player comp.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say. Let me see. I like De'Aaron Fox.
Houston legend.
Yeah, Houston legend. I don't know. I feel like I'm not really sure on player comp. Not really sure. But I'm not really a score first as some of those guys. I'm more pass first, but.
Do you know that you're shooting 52% from the floor this year?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just because the shots I work on in practice are the same shots I shoot in the game. Like any shot you see me shoot, that's the same shot I shoot with HP, Coach Hollis Price. The same layups I shoot with them. So it's just when you don't take crazy shots, like some people, their percentages go down, like their percentages go down because they're shooting these like crazy shots. Like E-Man. E-Man's one of the greatest. He's one of the best shooters I've ever seen. And if we need E-Man to shoot those shots, and I'm glad he shoots all those shots. I think every single one of his shots is going. But imagine he just shot wide open shots. He probably shoot 50-60% from three. But he's shooting difficult shots, which is fine, obviously. But for me, I think the thing I focused on coming into this year was just shooting shots that I know I can make, the open ones, and then branching out from there. But yeah.
I've seen you take some crazy ones, but you knock them down though.
Yeah, for sure. Once you get it going a little bit, you start feeling it and take those shots.
I just another question. It was a singles I remember against I think it was against TCU. You had a pull up three that you missed, and then the very next play you just hit a layup. So just how was it? How important is it just to have a short memory? When you're out there on the floor.
Yeah, I think Milos kind of taught me that. I mean, Milos had some rough games, at the beginning, but I mean, he comes in every single day at practice, and we know the work he puts in. So just having a short memory, he just talks to me, and then that's the thing I struggled with in high school. But I think just going into games, and then if you miss a shot on offense, it can affect your defense. So that's the thing that Houston taught me for sure. So just having a short memory and just believing in every single shot you shoot. That's really what I've learned from Milos for sure.
Gotcha.
I like that.
We had a couple chat questions I wanted to get into as well right here. Mr. George Rivera, he said, Kingston, what did John Bull say each time you drove into the paint and scored over him? I can see the frustration in his face.
Nah. He didn't really say anything. It was just like we had scouted that they were in drop, and they kind of did a little thing differently, which they switch defenses a lot, which is good as a team. But they were hedging and switching a little bit. But Coach Cullen, a big emphasis in practice was whenever he switches onto us to not settle and get downhill. So I mean, just continue to get downhill. And I wouldn't say I was frustrated. I was just hype, trying to get hype. I was getting these layups, hype we was scoring. So if he switches on to me, coach was just driving. So we just kept on driving him, and it ended up working. So yeah.
When did you realize Houston was the place for you?
When did I realize? To be honest, in all my recruiting, I kind of knew it was just two places. It was going to be Houston or Tech the whole time. Though between those two coaching staffs and everything like that. But I just thought to myself, to get me better as a player, what I need to learn is just exactly what Houston had to provide. I mean, you look at Quentin Grimes when he came here to learn how to rebound, learn how to guard. Just building yourself outside of just being a scorer, just being an offensive player. That's what Houston provides. I mean, there's not a lot of people like Jamal Shead. There's people more talented than Jamal Shead, more athletic, everything like that. But he's always gonna have a place in the league. He'll probably be a 10-year guy just because of how hard he works, smart. He's a leader. So, I mean, you learn those things at Houston. That's the reason I came here. And then just playing against the best of the best every day. So, I mean, knowing I'm playing against Emmanuel, they're going to get me better every single day. That's when I knew Houston was going to be the place for me.
Gotcha.
Kingston, somebody said, are you going to cut your hair like Chris and Isaiah? Please don't cut it. Is that something you're thinking about, or
Nah, I'm not gonna cut my hair. Nah, for sure not. I'm definitely gonna keep it. I might cut it a little shorter, not overly shorter, but I'm
Yeah.
definitely not cutting it out off anytime soon.
How long have you been growing your hair?
Since I was 4.
Yeah, you can't cut
Yeah.
that one off, man.
Yeah, I've cut them shorter, but I've never cut them all the way off. So yeah.
Somebody said you don't got to play D, big bro. You doing enough.
Nah, I definitely got a guard. Shoot, I like when Coach Camp is happy. Like after the last game, he was pretty happy with us, and when we guard, that's when Coach Camp's happy. So like even his last game, we shot like 2 for 18 from 3.
2 for 15, I think.
Yeah, 15, and Coach Camp didn't even care because we was working hard on defense, getting rebounds, and we was guarding. So I'd rather Coach Camp be happy for sure.
I definitely saw that in your face. You said you can't guard. I saw your face get flushed real quick. Coach Sampson flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, bro, that's blasphemous, bro.
Yeah, I got another question for you. So AH Kevo, he said your top 5 artists right now for the mixes. Hey, he's good with the edit game, so he might get you on something nice right there.
Top 5 artists right now for the mixes. I mean, Houston just made a mix for me, actually. Luke made one for me. I had asked my friend. He picked the Drake song, and it was actually pretty tough. So Drake's in there. My favorite artist is J. Cole. Lil Wayne's pretty
He's
good.
dropping tonight. J. Cole.
Yeah. Lil Wayne's
Jermaine.
pretty good. That's 3. Other 2. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the other 2. I'll let y'all pick the other 2. Those are the 3 that I have for sure. I usually ask people for songs because I don't really have some that just come to my mind when I'm thinking about mixes.
Do you have your like Apple Music or Spotify replay rap?
Yeah, I do. From this last year, I think. I think I know it. I think it was J. Cole, Lil Wayne, Drake. It was those 3. I think low-key I might have had Beyonce.
Hey, I can't hate.
Hey, I be bumping some Beyonce songs
Houston,
before the
bro.
game for sure. And then my 5th, who was my 5th? Beyonce might have been my 5th. And my 4th, I'm not sure who my 4th was. Oh, Rod Wave. Rod Wave was my 4th. I like Rod
That's a
Wave.
good one.
I like Rod Wave.
I can't do it.
People either like or hate Rod Wave. I mean, I don't really get how you hate him. I mean, but to each their own, I guess.
I think that's like an athlete thing.
Yeah.
With Rod Wave.
You excited for J. Cole's album?
Oh, for sure. Been waiting on it. The fall off. Been waiting on it for sure.
This is last one, right? Last one, retirement
Probably.
album.
Yeah, probably. And he's been on the way out for a little bit.
Crazy.
He just kind of.
But yeah, man. If y'all don't have anything else, thank you for joining us, Kingston. Really enjoyed talking to you, and yeah, man, appreciate you for taking the time out. We don't want to take too much of your night.
All right, thank you y'all for having me.
Of course,
Yes,
I
Appreciate it, Kingston.
For sure.
Take it easy.
All right.
Great guy.
Yeah, what a guy.
Great interviews.
Kingston Flemings.
But anyway, I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting a little hungry. He reminded me that tomorrow is happy hour at Star
buffet.
Pizza. Buffet, my fault. Buffet at Star Pizza. Don't be shaking your head. First of all, we also got to say, when's the next sport for this buffet night, though?
TBD. I mean, honestly, I really was like thinking we can go tomorrow. I might have to tap in with Mike about that. He might be on here talking or watching. I mean, go Kingston, go Cougs.
If Mike can hook us up, man, I might be able to sing George happy birthday.
Yeah, we might have to invite George to the Star Pizza. We'll try to get that finalized by the end of the night. Kingston's going to the Clippers.
Rocket.
We're hoping he comes back next year, though, guys. Right? You know what I mean?
He's going to be a Rocket.
That's not in the equation anymore. He's gone, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. I saw that question earlier. I didn't want to ask because I think we already knew the answer.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he would have answered it, but you know.
But yeah, no. But he's a great dude, man. I can see it even on the court. You can tell he just has a lot of energy. You can tell just by hearing him talk how much he loves the sport of basketball.
Facts, bro.
I feel like if he wanted to, he could sit on here for 3 hours and talk straight basketball with us. So,
Nah, facts.
Is-
Might send some Star Pizza.
Bad timing.
go ahead, Devin.
I was just gonna say his energy is like super infectious. Oh no, where'd Cullen go?
His camera turned off. He's good, bro. We keep going.
Oh man, it's like Woody Marks, man.
5 weeks in a row.
We gotta get Colin on the whole show, man. It's gonna happen one day.
One day.
It's gonna happen today. It's gonna happen today.
He's still here.
Yeah, he didn't leave this time because he was still backstage. I don't know. Oh, okay, bet. See y'all Friday. Yeah, let's do it, Mike.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What's
Wait,
the
hold
one?
on. Can we put this comment up, bro?
Oh, which one?
No. Yo,
I don't know.
That's a compliment.
Explain
though.
yourself.
I don't know, man.
It's just the whole attire. It's the whole attire, bro.
Yeah.
I just need the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
What are your posters in the back? I'm sorry, I'm being nosy. Is that Ferris
Back to the
Bueller?
Future, Ferris Bueller, Hoop Dreams, and then
That's
I got
fire.
some more. I got
Good East tomorrow.
hold on. Do the Right Thing, Last Dragon, Michael Jackson, All Dogs Go to Heaven. I got some more over here, but you know, movie guy, bro. Movie guy.
If y'all ain't know, so Daniel and Cullen are both really big movie guys, and they'll sit here talking about it for 4 hours. So,
I love movies. I think if I wasn't doing sports media, I'd go into filmmaking.
Hey, bro, you can do both. You can do both.
Yeah, I mean sports filmmaking.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, I mean, hey, bro, we know what you have in the works. You might as well plug what you have in the works, bro.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I have the trailer prepared at this moment. I can try and get it behind the scenes, but yes, again, we are working on a documentary. If any of you guys are, interested, it is a historical documentary on the entirety of UH football, kind of from the 1960s towards present day, everything from Bill Yeoman up until the most recent Texas Bowl. So I'll be sure to push it as we get closer, but check it out if you guys are interested. It'll be out on the Coug TV YouTube channel.
Great stuff. We will be there. We will be
Thank you,
there.
Cullen. Appreciate you.
we will be there. Speaking of U of A stuff, we have a couple big games. We had a big game last night, a couple big games coming up next week. Y'all want to get into a little bit?
Briefly mentioned.
Hold on. Let's get this. Before we get into that, let's get this Star Pizza thing finalized. Yeah, let's hit the buffet tomorrow, 11:30. Y'all get up in the AM, 2111 Norfolk.
You saw how long it took me to get home tonight, bro.
Well, Joseph probably won't be joining us because he lives in the middle of nowhere. But I think Daniel Cullen, we probably could be there. 2111 Norfolk. That's just the closest one to campus.
Wasn't it Joseph's idea though?
It is my idea. I gotta sing Happy Birthday to George, so I'll wake up at 6 for him.
Yeah, you might have to.
Let me answer this real quick. I'm very happy you mentioned that. That is literally the reason this documentary has taken so long. 20 minutes for 2 years of my life, because it is impossible to get any kind of archival footage. So shout out Mr. Monceau. We've gotten most of it off GoCoogs, UH Athletics, and really just anything we can source off YouTube. YouTube has been a lifesaver, but you have no idea just how unbelievably difficult it is to put together 20 minutes worth of footage from the 1960s, 70s, 80s, 2 to 3 seconds at a time. It's pretty rough, but yeah, that's definitely been the biggest, I guess, biggest problem, the biggest challenge making this. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Make sure to check out the archive collections at the library. We did. It's a little overwhelming because we asked for guidance. I suppose you could say that, asked for guidance, and they just kind of leave you down there and say, go find it. So we took our luck with YouTube instead, because like you said, there is a lot of stuff down there. There is a lot, but it's just an overwhelming amount to look through.
Mary Manning, you see that?
And you'll find more stuff than what Ryan can get you.
I don't
Okay,
know.
good to know. Mary Manning. I'm not sure who that is, but I'll have to do my research for sure.
Yeah, Ryan, they calling you out right now.
Ryan, I ain't taking that from you, but yeah, it's a huge project, man. Give respect to Daniel because he's putting a lot of hard work and effort into it. A lot of ups and downs. I see him in there every week putting that work in on top of everything else he's doing with Coug TV. On the same note, though, if there's any students watching and y'all want to join us, we always have room available, especially in sports media. You get a lot of cool opportunities. So come check us out, one, if you aren't a student, or come join us. You could be part of it as well.
For sure.
No, I did not pay for any. Thankfully, I did not.
But yeah, check us out. Star Pizza, we'll be there. George, if you're still on here, George, pull up to 2111 Norfolk.
Shout out the NIL check, baby. Yeah. Shout out GoCoogs.
Let's go. 10 bones from Ryan.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I was gonna about to get into that. I kind of wanted to talk about Cincy game, the UCF game, because we haven't been able to talk about it yet. I'll open the floor to y'all. What are your opinions?
Yeah, we got two games to talk about. Really, two big performances from the team. Honestly, they smoked Cincy and they smoked UCF. Milos really took over that Cincinnati game, and last night against UCF, I think Kingston had a really good game. Chris had a really good game. I don't know, Chris. I'm just gonna say it, man. Ever since Chris came on 4 quarters, he's been moving a little bit different. I seen Chris backing dudes down, hitting post moves and all that type of stuff. I ain't never seen Chris move like that a day in my life. So that's the 4 quarters effect, man. So watch out for Kingston next game against BYU.
I don't know. I think they got to watch out for Kingston every game if we're being honest here. That man is rolling. He is a cat on the court for real. And I think I saw it last night. They were talking about it on Cats after the game. Kingston is a good dude, but I think moving forward, we're about to see Milos take a big step up as well. I think he is the X factor for the rest of the year. You see it in moments because as Kingston continues to ascend and get that double teaming looks, although he's really quick and really smart about it, that opens up the floor for Milos. So I wanted to see y'all's opinion on that as well.
I think my favorite part about the UCF game was Chris had a good game. He had double-double. Kingston went for 18 and 6 assists. After when the game is already broken open, my favorite part about that game is just then they start giving it to Milos, put it in Milos' hands more, and then he just keeps frying him too.
Interesting question just popped up.
Yeah,
I can get into it. I don't mind talking about it. How do y'all take Coach's comment about us being poor? Do you think it's about Caleb Holt's recruitment? I'm gonna be honest. I think it's been taken out of context, and I also think we were talking about it a little bit on our own before. I don't think he was necessarily calling out the school, in my opinion. Maybe he was talking about some alumni and trying to get them more motivated to support it. But yeah, but I was gonna bring it up. I think it has nothing to do with Caleb Holt. I think everybody that's at University of Houston first, they know that University of Houston isn't on the same level as the A&M, right? When it comes to NIL money. But that's also the charm of being here. If you're here, you choose to be here, they're still getting taken care of. I don't know why people are taking this out of context. Every player and on every team, everybody's taken care of. But I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. It shouldn't be blown out of proportion. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that the thing about that, you just have to think about and just the history of conference realignment and things like that. I mean, UH going from the Southwest Conference and then that went away, and they were just in nowhere with the conference you would say in the American. UH was set up to have a good budget in conference you would say or the American. Now being in Big 12, this is going on year 3 in the Big 12, and they still don't have Big 12 money and trying to compete with other schools that have been in the Big 12 for decades. You're kind of behind. So it's going to take time. I feel it's going to take time for the athletic department to get where they want to be revenue-wise. But the comment saying that the team is poor, I mean, or the athletic department is poor. When you in comparison to what they're competing against, I would say, yeah. I think people just didn't like the comment. It's not necessarily what was said; it's how it was said. So people just probably just didn't like the comment about what how Sampson said it. But earlier in the same day, Willie Fritz also talked about the revenue budget with athletics and things like that, and he kind of said something along the same lines. But obviously Willie Fritz is a chiller guy. He's he doesn't really get fired up in the media, so people didn't really take offense in how he said it.
Yeah, man. I think it was hyperbolic, but it can definitely be interpreted as being in poor taste for sure. And relative to the rest of the conference, Houston definitely doesn't have that same budget. It's the truth. But like you said, it's the tone, it's the delivery that really offends people. I didn't really take offense to it, but you know how it is.
Yeah, and this and then just to reiterate, I don't think this has anything to do with Caleb Holt. I think if Caleb Holt wants to come here, it's not due to how much NIL he gets. It's because he wants to come here.
And develop.
And I think it's also.
Go ahead, Daniel.
It's also something that he's kind of reiterated time and time again. This isn't the first time he's mentioned it. He's been saying for a while that at least in the conference, they're in the bottom portion of it. But actually, Coach Sampson, he actually kind of went and clarified his statement earlier today. We have a clip of that. I'll go ahead and play it right now.
You know, Kellen and I spend a lot of time. I worked on NIL this week. You know, I have to. Because we want to continue to win, but you got to keep working at it. But I shouldn't have said we're poor. We're not poor. We're anything but poor. We got a great athletic department. But the NIL thing, though, that's not a bottomless pit. You got to continue to work at that. You know, and the schools that's been in the Big 12 the longest, they have an advantage. But that's nothing to do with anything we've done wrong. It has everything to do with how many years they've been at full media share. You know, we've been in the American Athletic Conference. That's the only reason why they're ahead of us.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah, well said. Now, I will say this. Like I said, I feel like, I don't know, it might be me personally because I see this, and I have someone that's been in trying to work it. I think it's something that instead of directing at the school, we should start talking to an alumni because UFH has a really deep, successful history. And let's be honest here, a lot of people ain't coming back and trying to help the school or push the school forward, but they want to be part of the success. And it's just not the truth people want to hear, but that's what it is. Like, if you want the school to grow, you want to be proud of something, you got to put into it. It takes a team effort. It's not just, the staff. It's everybody involved,
Yeah.
I think one thing that Coach Sampson has talked about is donor fatigue and things like that. I don't really think you can. Obviously, I think that it takes everyone to contribute, alumni and all that type of stuff, because people want success for their former school. But in this day and age, a lot of these schools have the donors behind them, backing them, putting money into their programs. So it's gonna take money from outside people to donate. But also, I mean, I think the school is kind of in a state where they kind of know that they can't rely on their alumni at the moment, so they're seeking, revenue from other, companies, brands, corporations to try to fundraise. Kind of like, I mean, a lot of things with basketball, they've kind of done their own fundraising. Like, just for example, like which is with players that are going and signing a deal to play in players there for the next few years, or like the CEO said, a lifetime contract as long as the Sampson is coaching the team.
That's not really something you can do in football, though.
Yeah, there's no football players there, unfortunately.
And all of them. But yeah.
Well, kind of off topic, but looks like Kingston made the right choice staying home tonight. 88-75.
Oh man, the Rockets stink.
Man, I don't know what's going on with
89-75. I told y'all what they're doing. They're tanking. They're tanking for Kingston.
That's why he got invited to the game. You heard it here first. Nah.
Told you.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to get back into a little bit, talk about first of all, a couple games we have in the past. I don't know if we got to fully get into that UCF game. I know y'all got to be there and see it. I wanted to see y'all reaction about that as well.
You want to go first, Kenneth?
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit, but definitely BTA. They just came out and smoked UCF. Honestly, coming into this game, I thought it would have been closer than it was. But I feel like we have a couple of those games every year where we think it's going to turn out to be like a close matchup, and then UH just comes out and blows them out. But yeah, I mean, UCF, they're definitely a good team coming in. They had some big wins over Texas Tech and Kansas at home. But they came to the Fertitta Center, and it was just a different story. But I don't think this is going to really affect that team too much. I think they're still going to, go ahead and have a great rest of the year. And even then, their head coach, listening to him talk after the game, he gave just a lot of props to the UH team, and just touched on what the team needed to get better at. But yeah, I definitely let y'all speak on it.
Yeah, UCF, they're 100% a good team. And we just saw what they did to Tech, and then what they did to Kansas a couple games prior. One thing I will comment on, that atmosphere was unreal. Being there, it was almost, tough to compare, but it was almost better than the Tech atmosphere, which is really, really crazy to say. But the players, it just felt so intense. I know we kind of showed that little scruffle between Kingston and I believe number 2 on the other team. But you could just tell the intensity amongst the bench, amongst the teams, both teams really at that. The crowd was just kind of feeding off of it. And it was a great game, great atmosphere to be at for sure.
I still haven't been to a game this season, but I know I'm going to the Baylor game for sure. But
Okay. Why didn't you go?
Why didn't I go yesterday? I had work.
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna talk about that. I was gonna say,
we can talk about the off.
We can talk about that off. No. But I was gonna say
they're losing, man.
That's the benefit of having a good stadium architecture, though. He's only holds about 8,000 people at Fertitta Center, but the way they built it and the way everything's close, intimate, like I said, it makes everything loud. It's just a dope environment every single time I'm there. No matter what's happening, the crowd is pumping in. No matter who we playing. I remember the Middle Tennessee game earlier this year. The crowd was pumping. So yeah, that Fertitta game experience is something special. Cullen, you need to come out to one. Calling you out.
I'll be there. I know I'm going to the Baylor game for sure. But what's the next home game? Let me see.
That's like the last game of the year, bro.
Dude, I'm working on it.
No, next game, Kansas State. That's the one piece game. So pull up.
Yeah, K-State. Obviously Arizona. But I know Brad tickets is gonna be.
Well,
we'll talk about it.
Good thing you're a University of Houston student and you get free entry to all athletic events.
Yeah, and also you Mr. Motion, man. Look at all those posters on your wall. I know you But yeah, no. Other than that, you want to talk about this next game we got coming up?
Yep.
Yeah, BYU, man. They taking that trip to Provo. Well, they're going to Provo and they play. They're going to be in Utah for about 5 days. They play BYU and Utah Saturday and Tuesday. BYU, man, they got AJ DeBansta. He had a pretty good game against Oklahoma State, but they did lose to Oklahoma State. I kind of been with BYU looking at that team. It's just, to me, it just looks like AJ and friends. I really don't trust his supporting cast, especially going against a U of H defense. I don't think they've played any team that has the defensive ability that U of H has. So I think they'll give them a lot of trouble. But it is a road game. BYU does play really tough at home. So I'll give them the edge on that.
Yeah, and I think Robert Wright and Richie Saunders are both nice when they're on. They just aren't always on. So those are 2 players to look out for, obviously, aside from AJ.
Yeah.
But AJ's really the only consistent guy on that team.
That's true.
And
but
if they're relying on 2 guys to be on, that's pretty tough against the Houston defense.
That's true.
I was gonna say I was kind of agreeing with you, Jack Harlow and Provo. I think we got a good matchup to look forward to, but ultimately, I'm gonna be real. I'm a little bit questionable about BYU against tough defenses and especially physical defense like U of H has been playing all year.
Who?
I said physical defense.
Asked.
Nah. The pump fake was crazy.
That's what you get, man. I'm out here doing scouting and recon for the betterment of the team, and you're out here dogging me. I believe that.
You know, that's a real joke you made right there, Mr.
It's okay. I'm 8 months older than you, man.
Not
You'll
8
be
months.
in 8 months by that logic.
No. Once you're older than me, you're always old, man. That's how it works over here.
All right, little bro.
Hey.
Okay. All right. No, but regardless of the situation, like I'm trying to say, BYU's it's a great team, man. They got NBA talent on that roster, but so did the University of Houston. I'm just looking forward to it. If things continue to go, we had an E-Man game, we had a Milo's game, we just had a Kingston game. So by Daniel's theory, should be another E-Man game, right?
You got the
I
order
don't even
wrong.
know the order. Yeah, I don't even know.
Okay,
It's Milo's, Kingston,
Yeah.
E-Man. It
That
unfortunately
algorithm is so interesting to me. I don't think
it lasted
know
like
about the algorithm.
7 games, I'd say 6 or 7 games.
6 or 7
But
games.
6 or 7.
Yeah,
Go,
we gotta
sorry.
grow up. We gotta grow up.
Y'all gotta do something, bro.
yeah, I think it ended a couple games ago though. But you know what? It definitely it went around the pattern like twice, so it kind of worked.
I do want to say, BYU has lost like 4 of their last 5 games. So obviously they haven't been playing well, but they also might be playing with a chip on their shoulder at home. I'm taking Houston from an unbiased stance, but I wouldn't be surprised if BYU comes out hooping.
No, this is gonna be their Super Bowl, man. You know they're gonna be coming out firing. So
that's true. Cougars versus Cougars.
Yeah, definitely. We should have put that AJ clip up on here from yeah. Y'all with us?
No, show the YOLO.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Houston is a team that a lot of people get up for. Like if Houston's coming to your stadium, I feel like that'll fire a lot of teams up. But I mean, as we've seen these past couple of road games, Houston's U of H has pretty much handled their business, and just except for I guess like Tech. But for the most part, they've handled their business on the road. I wouldn't expect anything different from this team going to BYU. But just my thing with BYU, it's looking like they can't win the conference right now. I don't know. It's getting a little spooky for them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Coach Sampson was actually talking about that a little bit earlier today in practice camp. He was saying that we got to make sure we just keep this up on the road, and I think they've done a good job of that so far. But it's clear to me that he's making sure that's an emphasis, especially since I think they're going to be spending the week in Utah. So look forward to the Cougars to come out with a lot of energy and making sure that it's emphasis to keep the energy that they have at home on the road this year. So, but
yeah, definitely.
I mean, was this a Star Pizza segue? Did I interrupt it?
I didn't know.
I am hungry from all this talking though. We've been talking for about an hour.
Somebody said some Star Pizza. No, good.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Star Pizza tomorrow.
Yeah.
Be there.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Okay.
I was gonna ask y'all thoughts. I know we don't talk about it much. And sorry, Mr. Monso, I know you hate pro sports, but what was y'all's thoughts about this NBA trade deadline? Whoa, wait, time
Before we
out.
get into that, yeah.
Mr. Rivera.
Boom! Jordan Rivera with the 55 bones. Hey, Jordan, man, we gotta see you at Star Pizza tomorrow. Norfolk Drive Street, whichever. I forgot the abbreviation, but yeah, go to that one. We will be there tomorrow for that good Star buffet.
Yes, sir.
Class of 2003, don't forget it.
Class of 2003.
Class of 2003, representing probably the greatest alum from 2003 of all time. Thank you, Mr. Rivera.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a guy.
But actually, I think before we get into the NBA, I think we should talk about football from yesterday. Football person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Signing. Yeah.
Coach Fritz is really fired up about his team he has. They got everything finalized. I was think for the most part with 2026, roster wise, personnel wise, coach wise, he seems Willie Fritz seemed really excited. It's just what really impresses me about, I guess because with basketball coach you don't have as many guys. What really impresses me about Fritz is that he knows everything about everyone in that building, like 200 plus guys, all together. And I think one thing that was really interesting, he said he got 500 to 600 texts after the Texas Bowl. and he said that's kind of how he gauges the viewership between how many texts he gets, and he said he returned all of them. So,
shout out
Popular
to him.
guy.
Yeah, Coach Frisk. Hey, Frisk got motion.
Motion, man. But yeah, no, I'm just excited, man. You know, if we really started getting into football, I can sit here and talk for 2-3 hours. I'm gonna try to keep myself accountable. But no, that transfer class is special. The freshman class they got coming in is special. You could tell by just looking at him and the brightness and the joy coming off his face. That man is excited, so I think we all should be excited too to look forward to what the U of H guy is going to put on the field next year. Very intentional about everything, and you can tell how intentional he was by how specific he got into every single player that is joining the team. Wanted to see if y'all had an opinion about that.
Yeah, that just shows the attention to detail from him and his staff. I think U of H probably has a smaller recruiting staff and a smaller scouting department in comparison to other power conference teams. And that just goes back to the whole money aspect. And that's something that he spoke on in the presser just about, and I guess everyone has seen it. U of H really hasn't missed in the portal just from last year and this year. These past two cycles have been really great. 0-3 has this team as the number 7 portal class in the nation. And I think a good thing that Coach Fritz said that since they're doing pretty much less with or more with less, but they can't afford to miss on a guy. So when they really go and get someone, it has to be intentional. They have to really be confident in who they're getting, because they don't have any leeway to make a mistake on a guy or miss on a guy because of just the lack of resources.
Yeah, maybe we can continue a documentary a little bit with spring football, Daniel.
Nah, I'm not doing this again.
He said I can't. But
it's funny because.
Go ahead.
Nah, it's okay. I was gonna go off topic. What you're saying is more important.
I was gonna say, but yeah, you can tell really intentionally have a plan for everybody. I think I like everything they're doing. I remember he was talking about some people gaining weight. They have it's intentional. I remember I went on our little rampant our second episode, but it's clear that they're gearing themselves up for not only a Big 12 title run, but trying to make a run in the college football playoffs, because it's very possible. You have everything you need to do that. You got a quarterback, let's be honest, one of the best quarterbacks coming back, in my personal opinion. A roster around him that is going to help him take that step to the next level as well. And the people in place that if something happens, you can have someone stepping up and taking a big step and are equipped to do well on the field already.
Yeah, most definitely. You got something to say, Daniel?
No, nothing at all. No.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, man, he's really. I think Willie Fritz is really all in and committed to competing for a national title. I think his mindset is going to the football playoffs, like we've seen in with Indiana just now. Like with this day and age of college football, anybody can do it, and I think that's where Coach Fritz's mind is at.
Exactly. If you look at it, the path has already been laid for the past few years. And it's just time to step into it. And with that comes all the things we were talking about earlier. Talk about NIL money. You keep winning in football, you keep winning in basketball. Everything else is going to take care of itself. You just follow your path, follow your purpose. But yeah.
And those are the breadwinners. One thing about that too, if you have a successful basketball and football program, it trickles down to everything else. Soccer gets the money, baseball gets the money, softball, swimming and diving, and so forth. So, the trajectory of UH athletics is really just on an upward trajectory.
Exactly. I think I said it in the first episode. I'm gonna say it now. It's an exciting time to be a Cougar, everybody. It's an exciting time to be a Cougar.
It is a great time to be a Cougar. I could not agree with that statement anymore.
Welcome back, Woody Martin. Out every single week, but he's gonna make his return.
Yeah, the lineup, man.
We are. Colin, you got something to say? You muted.
Nothing to say, bro. I'm just laughing because I can't argue it.
He's just happy to be here.
Right.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. Nah. I was gonna say though, I kind of did want to talk about the trade deadline because I'm a little angry with my team.
Who's your team again?
The Rockets, bro.
Oh, tripping. I don't know why I thought you were. Okay.
I don't know what you expected, man. We never make a move at the trade deadline.
Kenneth is the only non-Rockets fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. All I'm saying is get back is happening back for Cullen right now, so we can really talk about it cleanly, you know.
Facts.
They could come back. There's still 5 minutes left.
He said angry for what?
Because the team didn't do nothing. They just sat on their hands. Like the Rockets need a point guard. They need a point guard. Simple as that. They need someone that can facilitate. That's what the team has been missing the entire year. You're running. Let's be honest. I love Sengun, but he's been pretty inefficient this year. Not very careful with the ball and all the playmaking. Okay, all right, and you can get into it more, Daniel. But just the flashes he showed like 2-3 years ago of his playmaking ability seems like it's taking a little bit of a step back as he's trying to be more score first. And I would like to see a guard running the show. And I think there was 12 guards traded. I think more than that. And the Rockets didn't make a move on anyone. Like Jared McCain went for a bag of chips. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was crazy. I still don't understand why Philadelphia did that. And with Houston, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think Sengun has definitely had to step up offensively, and the playmaking has taken a back seat. He's looking more like a Domantas Sabonis than a Jokic. I don't know.
With McCain, the Sixers, they have a lot of guards over there.
They do have a lot of guards, but why? I mean, I understand they traded him out of conference, so it's not like they're directly making things harder for themselves. But why give him to the best team in the league?
I mean, he had been playing. I was going to say he had been playing 10 to 15 minutes a game.
That's true.
I think they like Quentin Grimes in that role better. Shout out University of Houston, Kelvin Sampson. You know, developing your players to take that step on the next level. And I think they were testing each other out, and they ultimately chose Grimes. I think that's just what happened.
I think it's a little bit unfair. Actually, I think it's a lot of bit unfair because Jared McCain had a great rookie season, and he hasn't had much time to come off that injury and really develop. They didn't attempt to work with him at all, and that's something that Philadelphia has been under fire for. They did. I mean, I'm not going to say they did the same thing, but obviously Joel Embiid hasn't recovered the best he could throughout his whole career. Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, and I think this is just another example of the 76ers being kind of clueless on how to rehabilitate a player, and they just wanted no parts of it. It was kind of lazy, and it does reflect the management, but hey, it's not my team. So
I think this is reality of how we're going to see the NBA until 2030 with the new CBA and the second apron. They signed Paul George to a $45 million a year contract, and they're kind of stuck with it because no one's going to take that on. So this is just moves you're going to have to see. And I know Daniel's over there being quiet, but I know he wants to go crazy about what the Rockets have been doing the past couple of years. But I'm going to give the floor to you.
I mean, I spoke my mind last week. I think they've made wrong decisions. Decision after wrong decision.
I mean, they overachieved last year. That's the thing, and fans are chasing that high. Have you seen that video of the dude? He gives his dog soda. It's like in the castle.
Yeah, a taste will never get back.
The Dr. I think it's Dr. Pepper. It's so funny.
But,
yeah, you can see his face.
Yeah, that's the Rockets right now, and it's crazy because they're not even playing badly, but they're just not where they were last season. It's because they overachieved last season, and they jumped the gun in a lot of places, and then obviously Van Vliet got injured. So this isn't what they expected going into the season. But I think they still have time. They should have made a push for a guard. Kobe White was one name I heard a lot. I don't know how Rockets fans would have felt about that, but that's what I heard. Darius Garland, I didn't really know he was on the. All right.
Hey, we got the Rocket shooters in the chat, bro.
No, but it's crazy because they did overachieve last year. They weren't the second. They finished second or third?
Yeah, they were the 2 seed.
Second seed in the first round exit. That's.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's overachieving. If you finish the 2 seed last season in your conference and you get eliminated in the first round and then you can't do it again or you can't meet those same expectations the next season, you overachieve.
I'm gonna defend you here, Cullen, because no one expected the Rockets to be the 2 seed at the beginning of the year. The year before, they were a play-in team. So I don't know.
Yeah. I know personally, I thought the Rockets were going to be ass last year.
Yeah. So they did overachieve. But the thing is, when you overachieve, normally the next step is to stamp that. They just haven't done it this year. And I think go ahead.
My bad. I was gonna say that's the problem. They 100% did overachieve. They should have just let the team rock for another year. They had so much potential, and they blew up a quarter or half of their young core for what, 2-3 years of KD. He's 37, 38, and this is a build year for him. What are we doing?
I agree, but disagree. I think the Jalen Green experiment had to end, but it could have ended for something else. I think the KD was aggressive. I'm gonna be real though. I think the FVV thing was just a lot bigger than people are trying to give it credit for. He was supposed to run the offense. It was supposed to be point through him, and although he's not like an all NBA level player, but he's still a solid guard. That's what you paid him $120 million for. So
yeah,
you could have
paid I'm not gonna. $120 million. I loved the Rockets last season. Like, I thought they were a good team. The Rockets aren't even my team, but that's a team that I supported. And I like Jalen Green, but we saw what he did in the playoffs. I'm not going to dog him too much, but obviously and I think they probably could have given him another year. But once you touch that second seed, the fans are expecting you to maintain that. And I don't know if that was possible or if they have time to say, oh, let Jalen develop for an entire season, even though we don't know what he's going to do when the playoffs come. So I think they kind of rushed it. They got a little, ahead of themselves. But I like Jalen Green last season. I think the KD trade just wasn't the move. Like, and I've been saying that because you get a great player. KD is a great player, but they lost a little bit of identity trading, obviously, Jalen, who had been there his entire career, Dylan Brooks, that was the energy guy. I forgot who else or what else they lost in the trade, but you shake the team up, you definitely lose some identity. And then in terms of basketball, you have to relearn each other. The system now runs through KD and Sengun, and those guys have to learn how to play with each other. So there's definitely going to be an incubation period. I think the Rockets are good. I think they're going to make it out the first round, but
this is more to me like, how do you not even try to? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Also, I think we're talking like the season's already over. No, you know what I mean? Like, the season's not over. The team's still going to competing. The team's still doing well. I was just a little disappointed they didn't at least try to get an extra guard, considering we're a little low on guard. Like, even someone like Ayu, someone would have been a good fit for me. Like, a lot of other players there's a ton of guard GMs all over the league. You look at the Jazz, even Isaiah Collier. I think he was the youngest player in NBA history to have a 20-plus assist game. He would have been available for pretty cheap because they got Keontae and a whole bunch of other people over there already. But nobody, they just decided, no, we're going to sit on our hands and feet and do nothing. But it is what it is. You do what you can do for the rest of the season and see where that takes you.
What are there any free agent guards right now besides Chris Paul? Besides Chris
Lonzo.
Yeah.
Thomas.
I'm not gonna lie, Lonzo's playing pretty bad, but I don't know, bro. That's one of those players that sound better in theory. Like saying, "Oh, pick up Lonzo," but he hasn't been playing good, man.
I mean, honestly, it's just really been injuries, like, because really since before he got to Cleveland, he was in Chicago hurt. But that was probably, that was a couple years ago. But that Bulls team was cooking when Lonzo was healthy.
Yeah, no, I agree, bro. The Balzac was. I like that. Nah, bro, but Lonzo,
I do agree with the comment. I think Ime has his hand in too many personnel decisions. I think they're kind of letting Ime dictate the personnel too much. I mean, obviously, it would make sense for your coach to have good rapport with the players, but there's a reason why there's a coach's job and there's a general manager job, and as a GM, you kind of have to know your roster and do that stuff and not let your head coach dictate who's on the team and who's not.
I agree.
It's a mess. I know Daniel can talk about this forever. I'm gonna let you talk.
I was just gonna say I know it's not over. I know it's a super competitive Western Conference. I know Like the third through the eighth seed is all separated by just a couple of games. But we got to be serious. As we're talking right now, the Rockets are down 22 to the Charlotte Hornets. The 23 and 28 Charlotte Hornets. They haven't shown anything worthy of being a competitive team. Well, you know, you still have KD and you still have a good defensively sound team, and you have a good coach in Ime Udoka. That could all change come postseason. But this team is looking worse off than it was last season. You've regressed. You traded away all these guys so you could take that next step. Your first good year after 3-4 seasons of mediocrity, 3-4 seasons of being a top five pick in the draft, and you elected not to let that team build so you could chase a ring the next season, which you arguably had a better opportunity at that the season prior. So it's kind of blowing up in their face right now. I think they should have just stood put for another season.
Yeah, but to be fair,
I don't know
like
if it's going to work out in the long run.
I don't think this team will look like this if they have Fred VanVleet, because you need a point guard, bro. And Reed is doing what he can. I mean, obviously he started off struggling. He's made some adjustments. He's had some great games. He's had some bad games. He probably will get hunted on defense in the playoffs, but right now he's doing what he can. He's young. This team wouldn't look like they wouldn't be down 22 right now if they had Fred VanVleet. You know?
Or Steven Adams is another person I doubt that.
Or Steven Adams. That's true, bro.
Tari's not playing anymore. Go ahead.
But also, though, the Hornets kind of just been cooking up lately.
I was just gonna say
they're gonna be nice, bro. The Hornets, I like that. I'm buying stock in them, bro.
But go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, okay, I've been saying it. Like the Hornets have been putting together like a nice little group. Lonzo, Brandon Miller. They got Conklin now. Yeah,
Kobe White.
They got Kobe.
Yeah, but this is why I'm frustrated about it. You look at teams that are at the bottom of the division and are making better moves than the Rockets that are competing for a title this year. You got the Wizards who just got AD and Trae Young for a bag of chips, bro. Like, I'm like, why can't you do nothing? Like, I understand AD's not a player, but like the Trae Young trade, you can't tell me you can't do that. You know what I mean? Or something like 100%. That.
I don't think they had the space for Trae Young.
I understand, but my point is the team that is bottom of the pack is making moves. Building for their future.
It's about making moves, and it's something that they're not doing. If you're serious about contending, you got to make those moves to get to the next step.
Yeah, because the Wizards
especially after all the injuries they've had this year.
Exactly. The Wizards have built a team that is probably going to be able to compete for the top of the East next year, and they have, I think, a top 10 pick coming up potentially.
Top of the East.
Yeah, it could be like Trae Young, Alex Sarr, AD. They're going to have the best front court in the league, one of the best point guards in the league.
AD.
Regardless, the point I'm trying to make is just
I know what you mean.
Even the Hawks are making moves. You know what I mean? It's just
These teams, the Eastern Conference, they weren't playing, bro. They weren't playing this trade deadline
at all.
Joseph.
What?
I'm sorry, guys. Going back to this conversation we were having. Pro Football Hall of Fame class just got announced.
I was about to bring it up. I was going to say, speaking of pro sports, the Pro Football Hall of Fame got announced, and I'm pissed, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. You want to talk about it?
Yeah. Can we pull it up, or can y'all say the names? Or?
Yeah, I can go ahead and you guys just talk. I'll go ahead and grab a picture.
Yeah. So, first of all, I'm going to talk about the obvious one that missed and the biggest snub to me. Why is Torrey Holt still not in the Hall of Fame? Why? He was part of the greatest show on turf. He has every single thing you need for him to be a Hall of Famer, and he didn't get voted in for now. What? I think the 10th year, or 13th year in a row, right, Daniel?
I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't.
It's just insane, man. I get that the wide receiver is a really deep position, but you're putting Adam Vinatieri in the Hall of Fame before
respect Adam Vinatieri.
Bro, I'm sorry.
If I'm not mistaken, they could have voted one more guy in.
I don't even want to.
Because I think in the modern era, you can get up to 5 guys.
Yeah, you can get 5 players.
I'm going to put this on the screen right now, guys.
Here is your 2026.
My fault. Let me fix that. Wrong one. Yep.
I don't know, bro. I look like everybody today, bro.
I don't know. I still.
Sean Paul is saying Drew Brees.
Yeah, he deserved it. But you know that was a first ballot lock. You knew that. Same with Larry Fitz. Those were both locks. Roger Craig.
That's the senior era. So that's a whole separate committee. Yeah, they get like 1 or 2 guys in a year.
I know Roger Craig.
Adam.
Roger Craig, he deserves it. Adam Vinatieri, I'm sorry, I can't respect that, man. I can't.
I
can't, bro.
Listen, they put Devin Hester in. They better put the best kicker of all time in. No disrespect to Devin Hester, but Adam Vinatieri won a Super Bowl.
I get it.
He single-handedly won a Super Bowl.
Did Torrey Holt not win a Super Bowl?
Touche.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I respect it, but like for positional value and Torrey Holt having to wait this long, because I remember me and you were having this conversation, Daniel. Okay, now that you're waiting this long, there's a couple other receivers that have been waiting for a while, and if you look at the people that are being able to be eligible for the Hall of Fame, you're creating a logjam for no reason. That's why I'm frustrated.
100%. You got to think about the guys that are in that logjam. You got Steve Smith Sr., you got Reggie Wayne. You got to think about the guys coming after that. D-Hop's probably on his way out. I'm talking mostly just wide receivers. You got Devontae Adams here in a couple years. I know I'm missing somebody. I'm not going to say Hines Ward. I don't think Hines Ward is a Hall of Famer. Especially if Torrey Holt can't make it in, Hines Ward is not getting in. And Mike Evans, oh my God, are we going to talk about Mike Evans?
He's going to make it, bro. I just want you to know, just be prepared for it.
Yeah, but if Torrey Holt is waiting that long, Mike Evans should also have to wait that long.
Yeah, Julio Jones.
Julio, Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown.
They're not putting Antonio Brown in it.
Yeah, he's not ever. He's
all the other stuff.
See, it's also a bad look for his CTE. That's bad look for the NFL because they like to act like CTE doesn't exist when it does. You got people like, I don't know how you feel about Rob Gronk. He's not a receiver, but he's gonna make it in there.
Yeah, Jason Witten's not in yet. I don't think Jason Witten's in.
Nope.
So you got to think about all the quarterbacks coming in.
Yeah, man.
They like to put in an offensive lineman every few years. I thought this year one of those guys, Jari Evans, Willie Anderson, or Marshall Yanda would get in. Marshall Yanda probably the most likely. They didn't put a single one in. I don't understand why. If I was a Hall of Fame voter, or if I could speak for every single Hall of Fame voter, I would make sure that the maximum amount of guys get in every year just because there's such a log jam for guys that are deserving.
Yeah.
I'm just glad Andre got in when he did.
Yes, sir. I don't know. I forgot about AB had a warrant for attempted murder. Like,
yeah, he did.
We could talk about that off street.
Yeah, he had a shootout featuring Aiden Ross.
I saw that. We ain't gonna talk about. All I'm saying is Vontaze perfect, man. Perfect. They gonna be coming after you, man. As soon as they do those scans on his brain.
They might. I don't know.
But yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know. What are y'all down for? I want to go to the spring game. I wanted to talk about spring football since we talk about football right now. I love football. I can talk about it all day. Is there anybody y'all seen a transfer portal that you're excited about, or any freshmen?
Shit, all of them, bro. Realistically, yeah, spring football. I'm honestly really excited for the upcoming spring football season. I think we're gonna see a lot of guys. Obviously, the returns from last year. The additions. We're gonna see some Keyshawn. Keyshawn might gonna see him get some burn in the spring. Mekhi Hughes, Ashton Porter, those guys. Javion White, Jalen Mayo. I don't know. It's there's a lot of names across the board that I'm ready to see too. Paris Melvin, I want to see how they utilize him because they want him to play both sides and special teams. So
I keep telling y'all who I'm excited about the most. I ain't gonna lie to you. Other than
Hair Bear, yeah, that dude too, man. Everybody.
That boy gonna be going. And I like what Coach Frisch was saying in the press conference again. I think they have a very clear plan about the running game this year, where we're not going to see Connor run into the ground, which means Connor has energy, has time, he can stay in the pocket. One, gonna help him with his escapability in the pocket, mean less sacks, more help for him to be able to be in the pocket clean and be able to throw it and get the ball downfield. Touchdown to Mario Thomas. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see this. Got a great team coming up. The defense I think Ashton Porter gonna be a monster out there. I think he's gonna be playing. I think we talked about it. The Eddie Walls role.
Yeah, I see him in that spot.
Yeah.
We got the fact check from Ryan. Paris is a decent defensive player as of now. Yeah, I mean, I only saw him play defense during a bowl week practice, so.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. There is a logjam at receiver right now at the University of Houston. Why we keep doing this, bro? Why you keep calling out like this, bro?
Yo, okay, bro. My homie says, bro. My homie says, I gotta perform it. We got Jack Harlow, Yassine Bey.
I still don't got one.
Chris Brown.
They don't call me Chris Brown, bro. They don't call me Chris Brown anymore. I can't take that moniker. But they did call me retired child actor. I don't know where that one came from.
Low-key, I was thinking that Joseph do look like child actor. Like, not look like, but child actor vibes.
That's such a specific vibe, bro.
What does that even mean, bro? Like, explain. Yeah. What does that mean?
That's just what it is. Like, Joseph just Dominican.
You do look Dominican.
I know Black Bobby. You got the attire on too, bro.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Bro, leave me alone, bro. I'm just me, you know. I'm just blessed and vibing, you know.
Fair enough.
But play Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation.
Where did this come from?
What?
He got the Miles Morales hair.
I'm cutting my hair off next week. I'm pulling the Chris tonight. It's gone. It's all gonna be gone.
Man, just embrace it. I got the Jack Harlow hair. That's what they've been saying for 5 episodes. So you had it coming.
Yeah,
bro. We got Beyonce. We got Chris Brown. We got Jack Harlow. We got Yassine Bey. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
we finally completed it.
What a group.
Hey Joseph, if it makes you feel better, bro, your hair is like perfect. Like that's what they imitate. You seen the Temu hair? Like they try to make it look like yours, bro. So you should take pride in that, bro.
What if it is Temu hair?
You the muse.
Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Mama. But
this Temu hair,
bro. This is all real. You see, it's sticking to my head, bro. Okay. Play with you, boy. I got to get a nickname. What?
I don't think I said that.
Oh, but yeah, that's just all good, bro. I'd rather get a different nickname. I don't know about the childhood actor thing. I'm terrible at acting.
It's that I can't lie, bro. It's that
you can sing though.
I'll be a childhood actor happily. Then I can't sing.
Sing.
Why can't we? I call me Cordon Bleu then. That one.
Oh, Corbin Blue. I like that. I like Corbin Blue.
Corbin Blue. Yeah. I'll take that one. Nah, I'm trying to figure it out. Where did the Jack Harlow thing come from, for real?
That's what Galen. Yeah, that's what Galen.
Oh, yeah.
That was episode 1. That was before episode 1. That was in the pre-show.
Yeah, that was the
preview.
That was in our test run.
I don't even think I said a word yet. I think I was still muted. I don't.
I forgot because I ain't gonna lie. Now we a couple episodes in. I'll be honest. That was completely my fault. Bro, I was.
We know, bro.
That's why Galen got on the show last week, man.
Yeah,
because I was talking, bro. I opened my mouth and they gotta pay me for that, bro. They gotta pay me for that.
He said he needs his royalties.
Exactly. My feature price is expensive too. So Mike, if you're still here, I got you. Let's talk. But I was gonna say, I was just opening my mouth, bro. I was just talking, doing my thing, having a good little time, and then I guess I said one thing too far, and he decided to pop off on everybody but me. So he called Kenneth Bazemore.
No, that was OD. I ain't gonna lie. Kent Bazemore's ridiculous.
I low-key see it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Kind of got you there.
I guess, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you what Kent Bazemore looks like off the top of my head.
I don't look nothing like no Kent Bazemore.
Yeah, that visual is not like saved in my mind.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, next week we got a good little clip of Kenneth on an AAP video too. You can see he looks just like Kenneth Bazemore in that one too.
You didn't even find it.
Yes, we did.
No, yeah, I didn't, bro.
Daniel, we didn't. You saw that clip?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's AMP video. The AMP video.
You didn't even find
it. He did find it.
You being weird, bro. Could you
watch it?
Yeah. Davis was clowning you, bro. He said you were being weird, bro.
I was not being weird.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Hey, I'm gonna pop something up on the screen.
Wait, are we talking about?
You do not look like Ken Bazemore.
Right,
I don't
bro,
see it.
Look, bring up Atlanta Hawks.
Joseph, you look more like Ken Bazemore.
Honestly, I was gonna say that, bro. They got the same head.
Yeah, y'all got the same head for sure.
Look up Atlanta Hawks Ken Bazemore. I know exactly what he's talking about.
It's the same dude. What do you mean?
Yeah, but he had a different hairstyle, bro.
I'm looking at him. He looks more. He kind of looks like Shakur Stevenson.
Joseph,
at least in the Google image.
All right, Mr. Monso. Come in one day and sing a pizza jingle while you make a pizza. I'm down. I'll do that. I'll do it. Set it up, dog. I'll do it. I want to learn how to make a pizza.
I want to do a paperboy interview at Star Pizza. That's my next goal.
Okay.
I got to get in the kitchen, make a pizza. So we'll both be in there, Joseph. We'll both be in there singing.
You wait. I ain't gonna lie, Kenneth. Someone just said you look like Cookie from Ned's Declassified. I don't know if you want to have a response to that.
I don't even have glasses.
Can you already looking it up?
Yeah,
I'm not looking nothing up.
I know he's looking it up. I don't think I look like him either. People always say I look like somebody. I don't look. I just look like me.
I like that answer. I like that answer. I'm me, and that's it. Don't call me.
You know what's really funny? Yeah, hand to God, I swear, I have had people compare me to both Zach LaVine and LaMelo Ball.
Why are you lying?
I'm not. Why would I just said hand to God? Why would I lie about that?
Why?
I promise on everything. On everything.
Oh, you like 5'10".
At my other job, in my work shoes, I'm 6'1", okay?
Can we rewind, bro? Because Kenneth low-key does look like Cookie, bro. Like, he low-key does look like Cookie.
Shout out Cookie, bro.
I'm going to look it up. I'm going to get the picture on the screen.
We'll see.
Glasses off, Cookie.
Let's put it on, bro. Let's see his twin.
Y'all say glasses off?
Yeah, he looks like him. He looks like him with a glow up. I'll give Kenneth that.
Fun fact, I actually met
Working
him.
shoes equals high heels.
Wait, you met him?
Oh yeah, I was about to get into that. So my sister's. I shout out Val Fleury. That's my sister.
That's so crazy.
She's a DJ, and she made a song with Ned, the dude that played Ned. And she was performing at Coachella. And when I was backstage with her, I met him, Mose, and Cookie. This
is crazy lore, bro. What?
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My family's kind of crazy. I don't be talking about it much, but yeah. I got to meet a couple cool people. I met Tyler, the curator's mom, out there too, and ran into Tyler, the curator, because he was performing out there.
That's tough. Yeah, no, you really are industry plant, bro. You're an industry plant. You're a Nepo baby.
I should have never said nothing, bro.
Retired.
I'm never being that for real. Timu Zach with LaMelo hair is insane, but
why is this just a bake?
Why are we getting flamed, bro? Let's talk about this.
Hey, I met Flight when I was like 14.
Why have you met so many YouTubers,
bro? You should have played.
I don't know.
Should have played him.
I should have. I probably. I don't know. I probably would have beat him. I'm not gonna lie. I did. I probably like Flight, Cash Nasty, Malcolm, Jezer.
Well, you actually met AMP?
Yeah, bro. He's in the video.
I was in the video with them.
Which video?
AMP food truck.
I'm gonna watch that. When I get off stream, I'm gonna watch that.
Kenneth immediately. Kenneth the off stream, bro. He immediately got to cooking them, bro. I was like, come on, bro. But yeah, no. Speaking of flames, you know what I mean? Us getting flamed and stuff. You know who's been cooking on the court recently? Kingston Fleming and the University of Houston Cougars. I just wanted to talk about the games coming up other than BYU and all that stuff. What are y'all thoughts on looking for the rest of the season? Obviously, we got Kingston playing well. Christian Knack is heating up a lot as well, playing a lot of really good games. He got that 4-quarter stamp of approval. Well, what do y'all think?
I mean, you said it best, bro. They've been hooping. Obviously, you know, they took it out of the Tech, and I think ever since they've been playing with I don't want to say they've been playing with a chip on their shoulder. I think, like Kingston kind of said today, the idea is to have a short-term memory. But you can't ignore that because you're not no Houston isn't known as the team that loses, especially loses the close ones. So I think that's affected how they've played going forward, and they've been hooping.
Yeah, no, I think we have this the people that we all seen, but what I think what the team is doing, and what Coach Sampson kind of hinted at it himself. He said after the game last time that we weren't able to play like this in November last night. Everybody else has stepped out of just Kingston, so you're not seeing a team that's dependent on just Kingston or just Milo's or just E-Man to carry the entire team on offense and defense. You're seeing people stepping in and taking their role seriously. You're seeing Harwell off the bench, and one person that I'm surprised we haven't mentioned yet. I'm gonna mention it. Mercy Miller minutes, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Kenneth, you want to talk about it. Mercy Miller minutes is happening. He balling, bro. That boy a hooper. And get into it, man. He might be playing himself into a little role off the bench. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, that's honestly you really reminded me, Joseph. I think Mercy got it, bro. Oh, we got Ashton in here.
Wait, timeout. Sub.
What's good, Ashton?
What's up, guys? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What's up?
How's everything been going?
We about to talk about
some good.
We about to talk about some Mercy Miller minutes.
Let's do it.
Everybody's
It's like
favorite
to have,
thing.
man. Shout out to
Space
Space
Cowboys.
Cowboys, Sugarland, pride and joy of Sugarland, Texas.
I'm repping.
Power play.
Yeah, man. Last game, Mercy off the bench, 9 points. He was 4 for 4 at one point, and then he just, I think he missed his last 3. But yeah, he has some good minutes. He's been taking advantage of his minutes that he's been getting with Chase McCarty out of the lineup. But yeah, I think he's finally got it. Like he's got his little minutes that he's honestly earned just going to work every day. And I don't think he's gonna go sit back on the bench without a fight.
Hey, shout out Sean Paul.
Shout out Sean Paul. That's the GOAT.
Yeah, that's back-to-back games for Mercy too. Because in the game before against Cincinnati, he dropped 7, and in limited minutes as well. So that's back-to-back. He's got to prove something.
For sure.
I think he's proven something in a big way. Because he also has a couple good games earlier this year. I think Coach Sampson might be getting some trust and putting him in that lineup next year. I don't know about y'all.
I think so.
I think Mercy was always going to be a guy that got a lot of PT next year, even regardless of who gets brought in. I think there's going to be a clear-cut role for a Mercy Miller to get a lot of playing time next year.
I agree. I think somewhere down the line of everybody asking for Mercy Miller minutes, it became almost an ironic thing, even though he does deserve minutes. In these last few games, he's been taking advantage of his role, and he's showing that he's somebody that truly deserves minutes. Like, he can hoop, he can play at the college level. Houston's the place for him. I think a lot of people are scared that Sampson is forgetting about him or that he doesn't know how to develop him. Or at least that's what I've been seeing online. But these last few games, he's shown that all he needs is some time. He'll obviously have a more important role next season.
Yeah.
And, it's good to. My fault. My bad.
No, Cullen, finish your point. You got it.
I was just gonna say it's good to hear, like what Kingston said. Him and Mercy, that they're like this when it in terms of playing and understanding each other's game. So just because we're not seeing him in the games and because we're not at every practice doesn't mean he's not actively being developed. He's with a future lottery pick. Obviously, learning from him, learning with him, so he'll be fine.
I seen they were working out today. Right when they were getting done with practice, Kingston and Mercy were the last 2 on the floor today. So
Yep. I don't think that's coincidence.
Oh, let's go. I see that.
I was waiting for the announcement.
Yeah.
Well deserved. Shout out to ASN.
Emerald City route artist.
Yeah. He also Texas boy, bro. I remember go look up his high school stats. One of the craziest high school receiver stats I've ever seen in my life. But I'm always going to show love to our Texas boys.
Right. So
nobody got watching.
Yeah.
Is Galen watching this?
I don't know what you talking about, bro.
Hey, I'm not going to say what he said, but Joseph is talking trash in the private chat right now.
Yeah, bro.
If you're here.
Yeah, Galen. If you're on here, pull up. You got the access code.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Kendall Jason. We seen that Sean Paul.
Yes.
Big-
Yeah, well deserved for sure.
Yeah.
Who else was gonna get it?
C-Mac.
I would say Jonathan Taylor had to say, or he was in the running for a little bit.
Yeah, good year.
I'd say he was even the lead for the first half of the season.
Yeah.
Because there was serious discussion around his name for the MVP.
That's facts.
I'm a little biased, but James Cook,
No, he had a great year, all pro.
leading rusher, man, that's pretty
That's
good.
funny. Were you a Bills
sure.
fan?
Yeah, just I like random teams, man.
More lower dunk. So my brother
Yeah.
named Aston Ubodi played for them.
Oh,
Dang.
Yo, what is your lore, bro?
Nah,
This is
Joseph
crazy.
is like tapped in, bro.
This is crazy.
It's just funny because I realized y'all got the same name. Maybe one day I can get him on the pod for you. He's an Ohio State guy though, so.
How do y'all feel about NBA and G League players coming back to college?
I forgot who said it during the first episode, but somebody said they're not in the NBA for a reason. A lot
I
of
said
these
that.
guys, yeah, hey, that was a bar, bro. I think about that every time someone brings it up because I mean, if they were NBA talent, they would have a home in the NBA. And obviously, there's only so many spots on the roster. But trust me, you don't go from being NBA caliber talent and being a true NBA player to going all the way back down to college. You would at least play G League overseas. So these are guys who are still developing, and yeah, they might have had NBA training or they might have put on NBA weight. But look at what's his name at Baylor?
Yeah.
Nanji.
Yeah. He's dropping 4 points, 6 points, 3 points, fouling out. So obviously he's not dominating. And I understand how one can say this is a disgrace or college basketball has fallen far, but this isn't altering the game at all. They're not coming out and dropping 60 points. So
What about the Alabama guy? Has he done anything?
What's his name again?
I haven't watched anything from Alabama this year.
I know who you're talking about though. He's a little bit
since
since
they got him.
No, not Phylon, the NBA player that came back. I don't think he's came back yet.
Oh.
He's on the team. He's on the team.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, then I didn't know. You see the point. If
There's no true impact. So,
Charles Midiaiko.
Oh, there it is.
I'm sorry if I say that.
yeah.
But
You
yeah,
saw
the thing
the-
is, with that is just like I said, they're coming back to college for a reason.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is it's something that what you said that they're coming back from college for a reason, but it's also starting to start a really bad precedent. And we got 25-year-olds trying to come back and play college basketball. Like Amari Bailey and Kyrie Walker. Come on now, man. All right.
Oh,
Those
okay,
dudes- those dudes
the
are not
Amari
good.
Bailey thing. I did see
Yeah.
that.
I think
Amari Bailey is not getting back in.
I think it just hurts the high school recruiting the most. I think NBA or in the college basketball and college football, we're seeing less and less people rely on the high school players, so they don't have a home.
Yeah.
A lot of people having to go to JUCO or small, D2 or something like that because they don't have a home.
Well, exactly. I was gonna say it's trickling down to a bad precedent because you're exactly right. It killed high school sports and high school recruiting because now it's not even just that. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm a track guy. We call it trackflation, but it's happening in every sport. All these kids in high school are now going to these top of the line trainers, spending tens of thousands of dollars every month to get trained, and they're the only ones getting recruited. Like all the natural athletes that were just your boys playing a part, those are starting to die because it's impossible to get them recruited now. And it's a sad thing to see that amateurism has died, and we gotta get somewhere where we're having real conversations because there's no way that a college, I think it was West Virginia, signed 75 players for their football team. That's insane.
Transfers.
And they're all transfers. So it's just at some point we got to say, hey man, our eligibility is our eligibility, and this is where it is. We can't keep extending it because we're taking opportunities from people that can change their families' lives.
Yeah, I do agree. I think at its core, sports are something that should be fun. And a lot of these people have dreams. A lot of these people are great high school players and they're looking to play at the next level. They might not even be looking to go pro, but it's a natural progression. So when somebody comes back down from the highest level and fills a roster spot, it can be a slap in the face. Or when only the top recruits, like people who are just, the tallest in their class or the strongest and who are truly good at their sport, but are giants or freaks of nature compared to your average or even above average high school player, it can be unfair. So I think in terms of impact on the game itself, it doesn't have it's not that big of an impact, but in terms of impact on the people below them, the high school players or the people who kind of deserve the roles a little bit more, yeah, it is unfair. So you're right about that, Ashton.
I think with that, when people talk about it's taking opportunities for high schoolers, I think I saw like Jeff Teague or somebody talk about it, and I kind of agree. When you do that, like when they say that it's taking opportunities for high schoolers, I wouldn't say it's that. All it's doing is just bringing in you're getting better talent. You're only getting the best talent from high schoolers. So I think that just improves the pool overall, because I mean, you bring someone out of high school and he has to go against someone that's 23 years old in practice. They're telling that young dude, well, you got to go, beat him. And even when they go to the next level, when you're a rookie in the NBA, you have to go beat 30-year-old players. So I don't necessarily think it takes much away from high school. I think it just makes them better.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it, it's kind of like Legos. You look at Legos, and it started out as a toy for children. Like they marketed it towards children, but now Legos cost $150, and Lego can say, "Well, at our core, we're a business, and we have to make money." Like, yeah, that's true, but are we? Is that what we're going to prioritize? So the same thing in college sports. Like, yeah, they want to win, they want to generate revenue, but at the same time, like, the way the process has always gone is you get players from high school. So in 10 years, is that just not going to be the case unless you're a top 25 recruit? After that, it's like, okay, what am I watching anymore? This is just a minor league.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's the opportunities are way less. I'm gonna say it myself. I experienced it. Y'all know I play with college sports. My class, we had 20 people play 30 people that were signed from high school. I think there has been one player that lasted more than a year, because everybody just got torn apart by the transfer portal and all the stuff that was going on. Then it ruined everything. Now high school, your recruiting classes aren't high school recruiting classes anymore. They're transfer recruiting classes. So there's just a lot going on. But, someone's benefiting from it. I think it's just conversations need to have, just like the conversations need to be had about NIL and getting that under control and all this other stuff. So it's something new. And since it was new, it was impossible to predict. But we are where we are.
Off topic, but Legos fell off.
Yeah, you know what else fell off, bro? Kenneth, you fell off, bro. Come on.
How did I fall off? Yeah,
you fell off, bro. Come on now.
Hey man, AMP food truck.
You were out there with Duke, man. Now you with us. No, I'm just playing.
Duke.
Yeah. Duke. I met Duke twice actually. I met him at a OT. I met him at a OTE.
And you didn't plug, bro?
What do you mean?
You didn't lock in with him?
Yo, Duke, what's good, big bro? Let me lock in with you for the one time.
Yo, bro, I'm just playing. We need to get him on.
Right there.
It's all good, bro. Next time you see him, just make sure you get him in the 4-quarter spot.
You know it.
Shout out Matthew Stafford.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that one coming. They had a good year. I mean, Rams had a good year. Matthew Stafford had a good year.
He deserved it.
Yeah, rightfully deserved. I think
he's gonna retire though.
Nah, I mean that would be a way to go out, but I think he still has some years in him.
You see how he just won MVP? How you gonna retire off an MVP?
Look at what Kev
said. I'm surprised you didn't say it to Kingston again.
Kev,
I thought he was going to.
I sensed it though. I sensed he wanted to say it, but
why y'all just acting like y'all know me for real, bro? I'm tired of this. Kev won't say it to my face. That's all I'm gonna say.
That was from like 2022, bro. That was like that's 4 years ago.
That was oh my god.
I think it was. Go back, look at the time. I think that was 2022.
Damn.
Stop, bro. Daniel was already 36, so. He's trying to kick me out of my bad, bro. My bad. Yeah, but no.
We're still 4 quarters without him now that we got Ashton.
There we go.
Executive decision.
You got 2 minutes in timeout, Joseph.
give him a 600 seconds.
This guy.
Yeah, I'm back. I was about to say, bro, you can't treat me like this. It's not the NHL, bro. There's no power plays. There's no nothing like that. Come on now.
I can't do what?
Oh.
What can I do?
I'm the captain now.
Ryan, you gotta take his control, bro. Let's get it to his head.
It's not good. I don't do it to anybody else. I only do it to the people that deserve it.
All right, bro. And your mama never tell you that with great power comes great responsibility?
Yes.
There we go. Back to the four quarters.
Peaceful. Yeah, bro. Shout out AMP food truck, bro.
Bro, I'm getting bullied, bro.
Did you actually like eat anything?
No, I did not.
What were they eating?
Low key, it wasn't even. They weren't even like cooking the food for real. I think they were doing like it was more so like a promotion with the local business, but they were just making like a video out of it. It was because they were working at like an actual like food truck that's like owned by someone. So like all they were doing was just like cooking like the normal food they already like make. But it was just funny because when people were eating the food, they were like acting like it was like nasty or whatever. But it's like they never even cooked it for real.
Shout out four quarters because you predicted Matthew Stafford just confirmed he's coming back in 2026.
Oh,
so
wow.
Kenneth,
you heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it first.
We broke the news.
Yeah, clip that.
Oh, hey, it's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice.
My mama raised me well. Okay, I am a nice man. I don't want to.
Shout out Coach Sampson.
So yeah, for real, that was a good quote.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna give y'all hell next year. I ain't gonna lie. I know y'all Seahawks in the Super Bowl. That Rams team is nice.
The Rams are nice, but they got to play Miami down twice a year. So,
Any idea how much Sampson's shoes will auction off for?
$12 million.
I wish
Probably
we
a
had.
couple thousand.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm saying $5K. Brian Monceau will be buying it and using that money to sponsor us as well. Whatever it goes for, Ryan Monceau would match his donations to charity. Nah.
He's telling me to kick you right now.
I'm just playing. I'm not gonna put Ryan out there.
Media Kev thinks 20K.
20K.
I don't know, bro.
That's a lot, man.
I feel like Tillman's gonna win it.
Tillman
is gonna go. It's gonna go buy the shoe.
Is this a live Kalshi bet? Can we put a live Kalshi bet on it?
No, we're not sponsored by them.
We gotta get Polymarket sponsored.
Yeah. Prize Picks, Underdog.
Yeah, clip it.
Yeah.
Yo, they sponsor anybody, so
No, literally. I'm waiting till I get the logo next to my Twitter name when they start sponsoring me.
Yeah, you are Beyonce, Mr. Motion, so you definitely get in there first.
Hey,
Bobby
I wish.
Wagner, Walter Payton. Sorry.
Shout out Bobby Wagner, man. Seahawks legend.
Yeah.
Facts. I wanted to ask Kingston what his favorite member of the Legion of Boom was.
Oh yeah.
Richard Sherman.
Cam
He's
Chancellor.
trying with a star receiver like Crabtree.
That was funny.
I think his answer's got to be Cam Chancellor, bro.
Star Pizza. It starts at 11:30. Let's get there about 11:30. No, maybe if y'all running late.
Hey, Mike, since Kev been trying to cook me in a pass, the whole chat the entire time, go ahead and charge him double, please. You can send the rest to charity, and also all of the drinks in the entire restaurant are on his tab.
on Kev's?
On Kev's tab.
Fair enough.
Any of y'all gonna go to the World Baseball Classic? It's coming up.
I'd like to. That would be really cool.
yeah,
That in the World Cup. I really want to go to a World Cup match.
Yeah.
Okay. You know how expensive them tickets gonna be? Boy, talk about I want to go.
Bro, I got the NIL deal, 4 quarters. I got it.
Mr. Ocean, baby. Hey, 4 quarters at the World Series. If the Astros
I forgot who who does USA even play? I know they play like Great Britain, and it's like somebody else. You remember, Daniel?
I got no idea, but I want to see the rematch, man. That U.S. versus Japan final was insane. Down to the
That
final
was cinema.
That was insane.
It'd probably be the same thing. I mean, the Dominican Republic's loaded too, though.
Hopefully, Glenn Davis can take me to a World Cup game.
Mr. Glenn Davis, if for some reason you are watching this,
that's
Sean
Paul's.
Paul.
That's Sean Paul's guy, bro. Y'all tapped in.
Shout out Sean Paul, man. Mm-hmm. What a legend. I know I said it already. Sean Paul, you're a legend, dude.
Cool TV wouldn't be a thing without you, brother. We love you.
At Forza SPG on X. I know that by heart.
You got to read his articles, too. He's been writing some good articles, too.
Cougar Sports 1. Shout out Sean Paul.
Mm-hmm. Talked about he's not just tapped in, he's locked in.
Oh
yeah.
That's like I'm still in there. That's mine now. I'm patenting it too.
No, that's Sean Paul's.
That's Sean Paul's, yeah.
Hey, Cole, you see that comment when he was like, Kingston's in the Big 12 doing donuts?
I saw that, bro. I saw that, bro. Nah, that was hilarious, bro.
What was the best part of the Kingston interview?
Bro, he had great energy. So honestly, he was good.
Always.
He got really passionate talking about the Seahawks.
Of course.
The part when they said the dude said he doesn't have to play D.
Oh yeah, sorry.
He liked that one. Yeah.
Also, when talking about player comp. Because that's something we've been trying to figure out. We've been talking about that since the first episode, and he said he watched a lot of D Rose growing up, and thinks his comp is De'Aaron Fox. I was gonna say something about Jalen Brunson downhill, but I was like, those were good comps already. So
you have any questions?
It's got to be someone with like a elite mid-range jumper, you know.
Yeah.
Like D Rose, that fits.
De'Aaron Fox. I like the De'Aaron Fox one too.
I think Joseph. I think you said John Wall.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I think he's a better shooter than John Wall, but I think that was been my best comp. I should have said that. Dang. Because if you look at prime John Wall, he was a menace on offense and defense. Extremely fast, extremely athletic, dunk on you on the rim. He was the fastest player in the league, quick first step. But the biggest difference to me when it came to John Wall, I was a big John Wall guy. You know, hit that John Wall.
I was just about to ask, did y'all hit the John Wall when you were younger, bro?
Yeah,
I was just about to ask.
But I think his biggest thing, bro, he was one of the best processors in the entire NBA when it comes to how fast he played, but how good he was at maneuvering and moving through traffic and everything. So that's why I like that comp.
Yeah.
The John Wall fast break behind the back.
Yeah.
Elite move.
I wish we had a little more time because he started getting into his reads on offense, and I thought it was pretty insightful when he was talking about making the first read and seeing what he gets off the screen. Like that was if I knew we were gonna get into that, we would have had some film ready. But
what I've noticed,
you never really know.
I've noticed too, like a lot of the bad passes or whatever that he makes that Sampson might talk about is he's seeing something, and it's usually because somebody's out of position. Like, I mean, last night it seemed like him and Khalifa were on a different page, but Khalifa was supposed to be on the block, but he was in the middle of the paint, you know what I'm saying? And he's sort of out of bounds. So, you know, I mean, it might not always be on him, but I think that's why Sampson was saying that they give him, you know, the 3 in practice, but he's like, I'll give Kingston 1 because 9 times out of 10, that's a dunk, you know?
To your point, he's so capable. He's so capable of like threading the needle. I honestly think a lot of it is just them not anticipating the pass, because a lot of those passes are surreal. They're unreal, especially the Saka one that ended up being a turnover. I think he caught him by surprise. It was such a good pass.
Yeah,
I was gonna say those lobs last night. They was throwing that stuff up, man.
I mean, he's lobbing it like one dribble, lobbing it. He's not even getting to the rim and lobbing it. That's crazy.
Easy, instant.
I would like to see more lobs. I think this team is very capable of being a lob-heavy offense.
I've been saying that.
Speaking of lobs, man, I think we're starting to see a healthy Khalifa. Starting to be a little more bouncy, a little more explosive.
Sure.
Khalifa's
Yeah.
definitely getting his bounce back.
I think because Coach Sampson was talking about it today, bro. He hasn't been healthy, and he's finally starting to be fully healthy and getting his rhythm. And starting to look pretty good, man. And like you said, Kenneth, at one game, I think it was against it wasn't against West Virginia. It was one of the games where NBA scouts were there looking at Khalifa and talking about Khalifa.
That was Baylor.
Baylor, yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of players on this team that might not be getting as much love as people think from the media, but NBA scouts are looking like I'm gonna be real. I don't know y'all feeling about it. Los, man, I think he's a solid player too. 6'3" guard. He's a pretty good floor general himself. Good on both sides of the ball. So
yeah, definitely. I mean, I think last year, at this time of the year, Milo started picking up his play. And we seen him kind of having a little bit of buzz on mock drafts and stuff like that. And I think it's going to be the same thing again this year. Like once we really get down into it when we finish our conference play, Big 12 tournament. Because honestly, Milo's had in the back end of Big 12 last year and going and finishing out that Big 12 tournament, it was elite hoops from Milo's. So I think we'll see it again, and he try to see if he can get that first round selection out of him.
Yeah. I think Coach Sampson said some good stuff on him. A couple weeks ago? Because I mean, a lot of message boards are like, yeah, what's going on with Milos? Because you look at his field goal percentage, it's almost down 10% from last year. You know what I'm saying? And what Sampson had to say about it was like, if you're worried about his shooting percentage, then like you don't know basketball. Because Milos impacts the game in so many different ways, and like with like Kingston and Sharp around him. And then, Chris, anybody else, there's so many weapons. Like, he doesn't have to run the show all the time anymore now, it's like he can let Kingston run the show. I mean, that's what the coach said last night, UCF's coach. He said when you got these veterans like Sharp and Milos, you can let the young guys run the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I talked to Milos about that after the Cincinnati game. He was like, shoot, he likes it when he's on the floor with Kingston, because I mean he gets to get a little breather. He doesn't have to do everything, and that just keeps him refreshed for when it's his time to shine and take over a game. Because we've seen Milos take over games this year, so it's and I talked about this before. Just with I think he makes the right plays. I think he's always in the right spot. He guards well. He rebounds. He passes, but I think more so it's just the shots aren't falling for him at times, and that's honestly what it comes down to, because he takes good shots. I've never really seen Milos take a bad shot. I think the thing with him is just about him being more aggressive, and really I think if he utilizes his ability to drive more, that would be better. But like I said, sometimes the game doesn't really call for that. It doesn't call for Milos to have to take over the game. We have a talent as talented team as this is. It's not one player. Anybody can have their night.
Yeah, and Milos.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Milos very easily could be the best, guard finishing at the rim. Like Kingston's elite, but Milos is elite too. He can finish with both hands.
That floater's nice.
Yeah. Sharp's floater's been nice this year too.
Sharp's just been scoring everywhere, man.
I think I've been saying it, bro. They just need to start flopping now. Like I think Sharp could definitely flop his way to 12 free throws a night.
Let's save that for the tournament, though. We don't want to get nerfed too soon.
Facts.
I feel like the free throw shooting has been a lot better this year too, though. Like even JoJo, what I noticed. Like
JoJo improved.
You really don't hold your breath anymore with like JoJo going to the line, like you did maybe when like Francis was up there.
They've been doing that 150, bro. I think after they lost to Duke 2 years ago, I think that's Kelvin Sampson's making everyone do their 150. I think Javier, he went from like a 55% to like in the 70s in 1 year. So they've been doing that 150. What Sampson has done to get his guys to make free throws in the game is clearly working.
I'd bet JoJo's close to that range too, right? It's about 70%. Maybe. I mean, it feels like it.
We got an Arizona fan in here. Arizona Wildcats. Locos forever, Holmes. Okay, we'll see y'all in a bit.
Only one way.
Appreciate you tuning in, though. That's pretty sick. We got a Zona fan in here.
Shout out Arizona.
We'll see y'all.
Y'all
Talk
boys
about
hooping
balling.
this year. Y'all
Talk
boys
about
Yeah,
hooping
y'all
this
are
year?
killing it. Y'all are killing it. Yeah, it's a great
They're
team.
balling.
What about football though?
Hey, I will say
Put
this.
some respect on Noah Fafita. That guy is a baller.
No, he's nice. He's nice.
And Dalton Johnston, bro. I played 7-on-7 with him growing up. Shout out Dalton. It's my brother from Katy High School.
Yo, more lore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stop talking, bro.
No.
Keep
I'm
talking,
enjoying
bro.
it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I know a lot
Our
of people.
football is
My
underrated.
bad.
Nah, our football is underrated. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Was it the AP or the college football playoff poll that they finished top 25 in?
I think both, bro.
I think so.
Was it both?
I believe so. They have a good squad, bro. They underperformed, but they did a good job recruiting. We did come up with the dub at University of Houston. I was at that game. Go ahead.
I was just saying we can't forget what happened when McMillan was there. Them boys were balling.
I don't know.
Last year, and
Man.
they fried us. Oh my god,
Man.
Hey, OPOY, he just won Offensive Player of the Year or Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Bro, no, we're not gonna talk about that game. All right, that game didn't happen. It never happened. Actually, JoJo is
just a junior. JoJo is just a junior, and really, he didn't play that much his freshman year because he broke his foot. So,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to hopefully getting him back. Maybe
real possibility. I mean,
take it easy, man.
Yeah, hope he. Hey, are you coming to the game? Are you going to be at the game?
Yeah.
Celtics fan number 2. Shout out Celtics fan number 2.
It's just really Cullen and Kenneth.
Celtics fried the Rockets last night, so
you better make Joseph
again. Yeah.
He's gone.
I anticipated it. I knew exactly what he
I'm not even here.
Sinak's been looking ready, steady on D these past few games. Love it. Yeah, I've been saying he's been killing on the defensive glass. He jumps into the Raptors on the boards. I talked about it with him on our last show. Just his ability to come out on the perimeter and guard smaller players and hold his own. Because it was really in that Tech game at Fertitta Center. I think it was probably like Anderson and one of those guys handling top of the key. They thought it was sweet with Sinak. They were looking for Sinak to come and guard him, and he was holding his own.
Yeah.
That conversation after the Tech loss with Sampson really made a difference, and I think he proved it in every game. I mean, he grabs 14 boards against TCU, and then the back-to-back. I mean, he dropped a double-double last night, right?
Yeah, he did.
And
10 and 14.
The Cincinnati game, I mean,
14 to 10.
He scored over 10 points, and he made like 3 or 4 threes. He's just been.
Oh, yeah, he was splashing on Cincinnati. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was definitely a conversation had like, hey, we're gonna need you to pick it up a little bit. You're a 5-star.
And the crazy thing about that, he obviously the bigs didn't play good against Tech and Lubbock. But and like I said, I thought they needed that loss because I mean when you lose, I feel like you learn more. Like obviously winning is good, but you kind of need that adversity and really it magnifies what you do wrong. And I feel like there was in foul trouble was a lot of poor officiating. I don't really blame the bigs for not playing good that game because they just couldn't be on the floor and they couldn't play their game. But taking that in, there's obviously in Coach Sampson's locker room, there's no excuses. They're not going to say. Coach is not going to tell his players, "Oh yeah, you guys, the refs didn't do you guys right, so it's okay." He's going to say, "No, you guys played bad." So going into those next games, they're going to come in with the mentality and the mindset that they need to do better. And we've seen Chris respond after. I mean, he said himself he got punked against Texas Tech.
Yeah.
So we see their response in these next coming games.
Also, think just teams getting healthy again. There's a couple people that were out at the beginning of the year. Khalifa went out. But even the help with some of the people who are coming back in on the reserves and practice, man, it's just that makes a difference. You can practice, you can have full practice, you can get high-level players playing against high-level players against each other in practice, and you can see the gelling, the meshing, the young players. Isaiah Harwell didn't have a whole summer, it's just everybody's trying to take care of each other, and the team is starting to bloom. We'll see where
he didn't have no summer really.
Yeah,
Isaiah Harwell, Khalifa, JoJo.
Yeah,
those guys didn't have summers. They're just now starting to get back right. And then JoJo had the thing with his wisdom teeth. They said he lost 16 pounds, so that was another setback. And then Khalifa was hurt. He had his back issue. Harwell had the ACL thing. So it took a lot. This definitely wasn't the perfect offseason for U of H, but they've used this. This has been like this during the season has been the offseason, and they're kind of. I feel like now they're kind of getting up to speed, and that's what we see every year. Like November, the team doesn't really play that great. They might lose a game or two. December, they're still not that great, but they get a little better. January, February, March, and that's when you really start to see them pick it up.
Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing is, every game they've lost came down to like the last 2 minutes. There's a reality where they're undefeated. Obviously, that's not the case, but to act like they haven't played great basketball in spite of their 2 losses, you know, they've been good every game. They've been competitive every game.
Yeah, even in the loss, they play good, but they don't play their best. Like the loss in Lubbock, it was a good game. I think they did all they could, but given the circumstances, it probably just became too much to overcome. But even then, like JT Toppin dropped 31, and I think they only lost UH only lost that game by 4 points. Tennessee and Vegas, they lost that game by 3 points, so. But knowing, I mean, as people as how we cover the team, you know, when the team isn't playing their best, and still it's only narrowly lose. I mean, that's just, you know, that just gives confidence. Like, obviously, if the team plays just a tad bit better, they probably win those 2 games.
I mean, when you lose, I don't understand how you can be ranked number 8 when you lose 2 games by a combined of like what 10 points,
7.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we can get that into that another day, but give the University of Houston some respect, man. Please.
The two teams that are most likely going to cruise to the Sweet 16, maybe even Elite 8, or, you know, I mean, Tennessee's been figuring it out too.
Yeah, man. We'll see.
All that matters is that I just need the team to handle their business, and U of H gets placed in that South Regional. Because, hey, man, U of H hosting a recent tournament at the Toyota Center, that's going to be a movie.
Yep.
Go ahead, Daniel.
I was just gonna say that's gonna spare my pocket, so please.
please.
Yeah.
These tickets are adding up, or
for sure.
Air fees are adding up.
We need hit that GoCoogs NIL pot. We're trying to hit up these games, man.
Yeah. Ashton, I have a question, man. Have you ever had some Star Pizza?
Oh yeah.
You trying to meet us there tomorrow?
Let's go.
7:30?
Let's go.
Yeah, 11:30 for that Star Buffet.
We're going at 11. I'm doing an interview at 10, so I might be a little late.
Woody Marks.
How long is it? How long is the interview, Colin?
I don't know. I'm actually doing it with Chloe. She's interviewing me.
Oh, okay. Tight.
I gotta get out of lab on time though.
Shout out Chloe.
Professor Crow got me staying
Prof
late, Daniel.
Shout out,
Prof Crow.
Shout out.
Y'all motion.
We love our Valente school staff.
Yeah.
But if you guys have any final thoughts, we are at 2 hours and 13 minutes and counting. Anything final from everyone?
My bad. I kind of want to get into
it.
this before we go. Big Ten. I need to pull all the teams out. Y'all want to?
Michigan.
Big Ten, Purdue, Illinois, Michigan State, Nebraska. Well, that's 5.
5.
I think that's it. I don't think they let more in.
Maybe not.
Yeah, they're probably at
Big
5.
12, UH, BYU, Zona, Tech. I know I'm missing an obvious one right now. Iowa State. 6 to be safe. Maybe somebody like Oklahoma State or UCF sneaks in. Maybe you get 7 out of the Big 12. I don't know what the.
I like both of those teams making it. To be honest.
Yeah.
Big 12 should have a lot.
SEC.
Arkansas. SEC had like 10 teams last year.
Yeah.
That was so Arkansas, dumb, man.
Alabama.
Speaking of,
I'm blanking right now.
Last year, man, the people. Florida, yeah.
Auburn, maybe. I don't know if they sneak in there. I haven't been keeping up with them too much. I know A&M has been in some close games, but they're on the bubble. Texas is on the bubble.
I like Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee easy.
Vandy started off real strong. I could see Vandy.
Yeah, what happened with Vandy? Have they still been balling? I know they fell off a little bit.
They're still 19-3 on the year.
Okay, then they're a lot.
Yeah. I'd say there's another team. And then, you got your Big East teams. I'd say probably just UConn, maybe Seton Hall. St. Louis, Miami of Ohio. Shout out them. Shout out the MAC.
Yeah. It's a little bit more even than I would have anticipated.
Texas Southern's making that.
Yeah. I thought the Big 12 would probably have like 2 or 3 more teams than the other conferences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is possible.
I mean, the Big 12, I feel like I don't know if they still don't give the Big 12 their respect yet.
It has to be the deepest conference this year. Is that an argument?
Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah. In just the past couple of years with all the additions.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why you give the SEC last year. They just had a lot of teams up at the top.
OU and Georgia should not have been in it last year.
I agree with you.
Yeah. We shall see.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have to see. There's a lot of season left, so.
And also, we got
depends.
Like Tech. I'm gonna be real, bro. We're saying Tech, but they're also very much so on the downfall recently. So, you never know who's gonna get in there. A little bit. They have 5 losses. They have 5 losses now, bro.
But look who they lost to, though.
True. Yeah. There's some real good teams, and they have a good win against us. So I'll say that. But like I said, it's long season. You never know what's gonna happen. Who's gonna sneak in? Injuries also can play a part. Imagine because I don't think we mentioned Kansas, but you know what I mean. Look at what happened when Darren Peterson came back.
That dude is cold. I can't wait.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I might have to go to. I'm going to Allen Fieldhouse for that one. That dude is cold.
I have to.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah. Anything else?
Then we got to wake up early for some Star Pizza. It's getting kind of late.
You know it.
Tell you what, though, I'm gonna have a dream about Star Pizza tonight.
You will? What you gonna be dreaming about?
Star Pizza.
Somebody said some Star Pizza.
Yes, sir.
What you gonna dream about, Joseph?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Probably some margarita pizza. Fact that my Uncle Daniel always got my back.
Always. Don't you forget it.
You know what I mean?
Don't you forget it, man.
But no, just having a great rest of the season. We've been blessed and just continue doing what we're doing. 4 quarters, we're going over the top. So
Isaac, my guy.
Let's go.
Hey, if y'all ever need any sort of commercial, any sort of reel, anything ever made, get this guy Isaac Esmeralda. Look him up on Instagram. He is very, very good at what he does. Super cool guy, great guy to work with. Hit my guy Isaac Esmeralda up.
Yes, sir.
I seen that Burger Chan video.
Yeah.
That was clean.
Yeah. If y'all have a restaurant, a small business, anything, if y'all have a major corporation, it doesn't matter. Hit him up.
Hey, maybe he can record me singing and making pizza for Star Pizza.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
But all right.
I'll see y'all.
All right.
Yeah. See y'all tomorrow at Star Pizza. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sweet dreams, Joseph.
I will make sure I pray and have sweet dreams. Yes.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. F*** it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.